Good.
Good.
All right. Boom. We're back. Squeezing Neck Podcast. Another episode today. I'm in London with my new mate, Paul Canoville. Thanks for doing this, mate.
Not a problem, not a problem.
So, before we get into anything, for anyone who doesn't know, first black player to ever play for Chelsea in the 80s, where things were a little bit different, right?
It certainly was.
Which we'll get into in a minute, mate. But before we start anything, we've got loads of mutual friends and stuff, actually, haven't we? We've got sort of put on through different people.
Certainly.
But tell us where you're from originally, mate.
Middlesex.
Middlesex?
Southall, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it was funny when I introduced to Chelsea, teammates asked me, where are you from then? And I told them Middlesex. And I said, Southall. He said, where's that? Is that in the country? I said, where you been? It's northwest, mate. So, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. That's where my mum came over from the Windrush, met Dad, Dominican and St. Martin. And yeah, it was Southall, a little Asian. And all the Dominicans, Jamaicans, and growing up from there, you know what I mean? So to me, it was a great childhood. I would never complain about that. I love Southall.
Yeah.
On a weekend, everybody used to go to Spikes Bridge Park. You know what I mean? Mum cooks the fried bakes, the chicken, while your dad might play cricket and so forth. The kids are out there playing dominoes. It was just such a good childhood.
Is that right?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And when was you born? What year are we talking?
62.
62, which makes you, if my maths is good, you're 62 now?
Yeah, I'm 62 now.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah. So it's weird. Obviously, I just saw a picture of Stamford Bridge in 59. No, was it 59? No, it was 1960. So to say I was born 2 years after that, and I say the rest is history. You know? So.
Well, we're getting to Chelsea, definitely. Obviously, as I say, anyone who watches this knows I'm a big Chelsea fan. I always ask people at the end who they support, and we get good answers and bad answers. We won't go there yet, but I'm assuming you're going to give me a good answer. Okay. So when you started off, mate, playing football, did you just start as a kid?
Weird, you know what I mean? Because as a kid, it was school. And at that time, I'll give them shouts. Beaconsfield, and that was down there. Beaconsfield Road, that was, but before that, obviously, where we was living in Southall, but the school me and my sister was going was down in Hanger Lane.
Okay.
And, like, you had to wait for the coach to pick you up, kind of thing. And it was a case that your mum worked in the morning, so the first thing she woke you up, made a little breakfast, and she's gone. So you now had to get yourself ready and meet the coach. And this time I thought we was late, and the coach didn't come. And you're right now, you're frightened because your mum was going to think, well, hold on, how can you miss the coach? So I set off, started to walk. Now, you got to understand, 8 years old, and your sister's 6, 7, we both walked. And it's like, from where we were Southall, even on a driving there would have been 3/4 an hour, if not an hour. Oof. But we walked. I remember where the coach showed. One thing with me, you just showed me once, I remember how to get there. Yeah. And we walked, set off, that was after 8. We never arrived there until 12:30, 1 o'clock. They sent out police for us and everything. That's when Mum made a big hoo-ha, because that we had to change schools and get to a school that was near us, which was Beaconsfield. With that, I was, don't get me wrong, into sports, and junior school joined the football team, but I was playing in my age group and obviously playing the older age group. So it's like I was playing 2 games in one day. You know what I mean, straight in with the other boys. Didn't think anything of it, just love football. I suppose I was just natural. There weren't no training, no coach, it was just natural.
Was you good from the off as soon as you started playing, yeah?
Yeah. See, this is funny because I started as a centre-half.
Okay.
And nobody, trust me, I could let you go past and I still catch you up. That was me. I'm hitting everything. But I think what my mistake wasn't mistake, it was like when I had the ball at the back there, I couldn't find nobody to pass to. Like, So what I did was dribble straight from my box to their box. Right now, I'm on, take on. And I think later on, when I went to secondary, and that was it. That was Brentside. It was a boys' school. Started off, and it was so weird. We had a great team. Boys, they was training every day, like the Tuesday, Thursday training, games that we had in the week. We was killing it. We just killing it. Brentside was busting it. We had talent players. I was playing centre half, and it changed over in that first season. Was it first year or something? Yeah, to a mixed school. Girls, and we said, what? We don't want girls in here.
Oh, you don't want girls?
We
I
didn't
thought that
want
was going to
girls
go
in.
the opposite way.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I thought, we don't want girls. It's been all right, perfect with the boys. And I'll tell you what, it's that soon changed. Now the boys are missing training. I said, what's going on? I can't make it, Kenneth. What do you mean? Got a date. So it just went down from 11 aside to around 4 aside, 5, I'm turning up. It's like, what's going on, man? And just come up for the match. Yeah, it was terrible, man. But that's what women did, what girls did at that time, you know.
We're blaming the women, are we? And you said you had talent in football team. Do you have any other players that went on to make it?
Oh, man, we had players, Benny Laria went on to Watford. We had players that would, for me, few of them players that was in our team should have gone on. We had a Sunday side, so most of the school guys were joined the Sunday side, and that Sunday side was called Hamley Celtic. The manager, we call him Dish. As far as I'm saying, he was like a father figure to me, and he helped me a lot. And it's a case of that the blue transit van here and pick up all the kids.
Proper old school.
Proper old school, in the back, in the back. And that's it, went to if you ain't heard of Gunnersbury Park.
Of course, yeah.
100 pitches, put up the net, freezing cold, deep heat, rub the legs, bam, drink the tea, straight out. Oh, we was killing it. I mean, killing it.
Uh-huh.
White City, all them, we beating up everybody.
Is that right? Yeah. And you, from the off, when you was a kid like that, was the ambition to be a professional footballer from the off?
From the off of age 5.
Oh, all right, so it was.
Don't get me wrong. I was watching black and white TV, and I was watching Leeds United, and that's the team, I'm going to be honest, who I started supporting.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well, black and white, you know what I mean? They played in a white shirt, looked good, shorts, looked good. Plus, they had some talented boys in that. And Clark, Peter Lorimer, the 2 Graves brothers, I'll tell you, mate.
So when Chelsea played in the 1970 Cup
I didn't
final,
know about that one.
Was you on the other side?
No, I didn't even know. I don't even realise if I watched that game or I was supporting Leeds at all. I really don't remember.
Right, you'd have been young then anyway.
I was young,
yeah. That would have been a thing. But when you start playing, was the first professional team you played for end up being Chelsea?
The first professional side was Chelsea, 1980.
Because for anyone who doesn't know, like back in them, like football was different than what it is now. It was all standing on the terraces for starters, wasn't it?
Def.
And from what, obviously it's before my time, but from what I understand, it wasn't so like money heavy where everyone was a superstar, and it was a bit different.
I felt everybody was even kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, there's players that when we did get promotion from Division 2 to Division 1, if you know what I mean, those players, I think you realise and negotiated your contract, that was it. But it wasn't big, but it was big enough, you know what I mean, obviously. So I think the same, we was a team, don't get me wrong, I think when I came, started, we was Division 2, 3rd from the bottom. We needed to win the remaining games to stay in the 2nd division.
And how old was you at this point when you first went to Chelsea?
22, 23.
Oh, so you'd grown up, you weren't a kid?
21, yeah. I was.
Because again, for anyone who doesn't know, Division 2 back then is the equivalent of Championship now, and it's not as low as it sounds.
It's not as low.
It's the 2nd division
but
down.
It was a difficult league, don't get me wrong. And boys, teams were like Sheffield Wednesday, who was it? Oxford. Teams like that, and it was Bolton. It was difficult.
What was they like? Rough teams, you mean? Like
those were rough teams, tough teams to beat even away. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you had the favourite. Clive Walker was still playing. So, Alan Myers. Who was it? Alan? Yeah, Alan. Colin Viljo, Gary Locke. God, I had players there. Hudson was playing, and who had Peter Bonetti. I came in at that time. Mickey Droy was still there. Mickey Fillery, Mickey Nutton, Patesy was there. I came in at that time.
And so, where you say you're 21, 22, getting into like pro football, how does that happen? Because that's late. Like, what
It is
brought
late
you into
because I think what it was as well, starting that, because I said, from local in that Southall, everybody had heard about me. And I was in like the local Gazette and whatever, top player coming through, watch out for the boy. But at that time, you know, I mean, single parent, dad left when I was 2. And so mum and my sister, those are the 2 women that's bringing up. And I was the oldest. But it was a difficult time, you know what I mean? I know I needed a male figure around. I needed that, at the time. So I weren't getting it, so I kind of strayed. And with these boys, and they weren't bad boys, don't get me wrong, but I was the youngest out of them, but a tall young. And getting up to no good, and I wanted to. But I was well-mannered, you know what I mean? That's behaviour. It's like your mum would tell you, no matter what house you go into, you say good morning or you say good afternoon. Don't say them care. Don't even care if they don't like you. You say that, because they can't say nothing to nobody. So cool. So the boys, it was like, when I caught up, used to just go, everything for me was at that time football. When went to school, outside, park bench, football. World Cup, football. In the park, football. So I think what it was for these boys, I was that good, and when I wanted to follow them and getting up to no good, they would say, "Nah, you're not coming with us." What's wrong with you? Come on, not no, Paul. You got a talent, and you're good. Don't want to spoil that. And they literally kept me away, you know what I mean? And, what's wrong with them, man? Until the one time I said I weren't having it. I'm going, I'm coming. Did something so stupid and burgled electrical shop. Just something like stereos in. Some in the morning, it was late. Don't get me wrong, it was about 2 o'clock. Anyway, alarms went off. Everybody scattered in the fields. Police are still driving up and down. You can't move yet until so decided move till it's morning when people starting to go work. You tack in. And anyway, got up now, started to fall dust up, thinking, this is the time. And see a police van car stop, and you think, should I walk? Then he's clocked on and then start running. I got caught. Everybody else got away, so I got caught, went to court. But I didn't grasp on nobody, but I thought, look, it's the first time events, he's not going to drop. Boy, he gave it to me, mate. I went straight into detention centre. Was it Borstal? Wasn't there? It was.
And at what age are you here?
I was 15.
Right, so still a kid, isn't it?
So, cause 15, 14, cause I left school at 14.
Right.
Because I was bunking off a whole year.
Yeah, I got you.
And the school called my mum down. And she, it was really because I was taking all the letters that was coming through and make sure I was and hiding them. And she caught one and she said, well, what does school want to see me for? I must have done well, mum. Gone in, boy, and when she went in that and talked to the headmaster, she said, look, Paul's not been in for half of the term. She was so shocked. What do you mean? I get him up for breakfast to go to school. If I was concerned, the sister's there as well, mate. Because June used to wait. I said, June, go on, go to school and I'll meet you down there. And I used to sleep and go in at 12 o'clock just to get to dinner. And that was it. It's one of those that when you had to, if you're absent in the morning, you had to show a letter, the reason why. But I didn't realise it was that many times we call it bunked off. I didn't realise it was half a term. So you told us straight, it don't make sense him taking any exams. He's not been there now.
Right.
So I'm expelled, left school. And my head is thinking like, well, mum's got to go work. Fucking hell. She's got to leave me because I can't go to school now. I'm fucking sleeping in that bed. Oh, great stuff. Mate, she wasn't having it. She got up until in the morning. I'm thinking, sleeping there. And she woke me up with a pot of water, cold water, splashing all over me in my head when I was bed. What, you think I'm going work and you're going to sleep? Nah, get out. Look, job or something. And she made me get out, got dressed, get out, until she come back home. Fucking times were freezing bollocks out there, mate. And I was walking up and down. That's when I probably met the young boys. And I did get one job. It was a warehouse across the road and working in there. I started sleeping. Knocked out. I said, nah, this ain't good for me. And yeah, that was it. I went out and the boys. That's when I got caught in the stupidness and went down to Borstal.
And what's that? What's the situation with Borstal? Where'd you have to go for that?
4 months. It was way out of country. It was weird. It wasn't an open plan, but it was open. You know what I mean? As far as so you couldn't fucking. It didn't make sense escaping there and coming back.
Where was you out in the countryside?
Yeah, it was the country.
Do you know where it was?
No, I can't remember. I really can't. It was. I'll tell you what it was. The first day. I was looking at this dormitory. It was like the rest of these lads. No, it was a cell on your own, and then you join the dormitory. But it was a case. You got up in the morning. You had your trousers and just a vest, and I thought, okay, this is wash up. But they was lying outside in the fucking yard. It's fucking freezing. I said, are they taking a piss here? Nah. And I saw them boys lying there. What are you lying there for? Got to line up. I said, no fucking way. I started walking down it. And the guard said, hey! I said, wait, what? I ain't waiting out in the car. You want to give me a cold? And I walked straight in. Started baby. He said, yeah. And I gave him some attitude. He sent me down to the block. So that puts on another 4 days on my time. I thought, fuck yeah, no, I'm not playing about here. So it was back in the cells and it was behaviour time. And this is what I'm not used to. I wasn't used to being locked up.
Right.
I'm used to having that freedom that I can get up, go to the paper shop, come back. This is fucking...
And what's the situation with the guards? Can they put your hands on you and stuff?
No, they weren't. You know what? They understood, but they weren't. Don't get me wrong, they were doing their job. I think what it was is like teaching you discipline. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That's where you are now, and you got to listen. Simple. You're not the governor. You're not in charge. They're in charge. Simple as that. They might talk to you the fucking way and you're giving the attitude. You can't give them the attitude, mate, because now you're going to get another 4 days put on. When do you get out? Nah. For me, sport. They had a football team, so fuck it. Joined the football team, and that was the first, was it Sunday? So I was in there Friday, boom, Saturday. You play football? Playing team, Sunday. Now what it was, used to play teams that used to come in. So we had a pitch, nice pitch. They come in, team come in and play us. So where'd you play? I play out front. So I play out front. We fucking beat the team about 10-1 or something like that. I scored 9 of the goals, didn't I?
You scored 9 of the goals?
Yeah.
Oh, right, so we're flying already. We're
flying, yeah. So one of the governors, it's funny, one of the guys said, fuck, you're good. You're really good. You should go for tries at Chelsea. That's what he mentioned. That's the first time I've ever heard of Chelsea.
Really? Even from Southall, like close enough,
Trust me. Everybody's like QPR.
Right, White City, all that, yeah.
You know what I mean? West London, that's the part around there. And that was the first time I went, Chelsea, fucking they leave it out. But that was it. But I was not having it. I couldn't take this place. I just didn't like being locked up. I was finding managers that I used to know, and one particular manager, his name was Colin Barnes. And I played with him. He was the district, and what side was he at? He looked after Hillingdon Borough, where I was a young player. And I used to write him, please, Colin, please get me out of here. I'll do anything. Get me out of here, man. And by the time coming up, it kind of flew. I was in 4 months and a bit, and came out, and it was a Friday, I believe, and caught with these boys. They were all good, and said, meet you when you're out, you know what I mean? But it was a case, to be honest, me and my mum didn't have a relationship. Yes, respect her because you're my mum, but we didn't talk.
Right.
I didn't, like, when you come home from school, didn't call mum, how was school today? You didn't, because it just like, when you mention a problem for her, right away she'll attack you and say, well, it must be your fault. Right. You must have called him when it wasn't. So by now, I can't be bothered. I ain't saying nothing. So my relationship was with the auntie. I always called her mum. It's Stephanie, but she was mum.
And who is she to you, your auntie?
She was a kind of family member that came over Windrush with mum.
And she's your real auntie?
Yeah, well, I kind of think, yeah. And like, we got on. We did get on. Because she talked to me. She knew how to talk to me. Got down and look, when I came out, she said, look now, Paul, I think you should take your football serious. And I mean that, take it serious, get yourself a job, take it serious. I said, yeah, you're right. So went and looked for a part-time job working in Superdrug. Took the football serious now. And my mate, well, not my mate, manager, Colin Barnes, who was now manager of the 16th. I was going to play. I went straight in on 16th. And it's funny, pardon me, that as I was playing this cup game, the parents were like, what's going on there? Who's this guy? You just put him in. What's happening to my son? And Colin Barnes just told him straight, look, he's that good, and if you don't like it, fuck off. That's what he done. And when the boys saw me, he said, like, mate, I knew. He said, we play in these games, we're killing it. Oh, we're going to win. I'm right. Next thing you know, boy, he said, yeah, Kenneth, you can't play. Are you mad? Colin, no, no, you can't play. Why? You're in the first team now. What? 16. Ooh. I'm dragging.
And what sort of level are they, Hillingdon Borough at this point?
Hillingdon Borough first team, Southern League. It was
Southern League, which is the equivalent to what now?
Well, I'll tell you what.
This is like Conference South.
Conference, yeah,
right, Conference, okay.
Now, these boys, same thing, that just come out of retirement.
Yeah.
Used to play.
So it's good standard.
Good standard, players, man. Don't get me wrong, properly.
And you're getting paid to play and all that.
Play, and that was unusual, you know what I mean? For me, first time.
Yeah, right.
So semi-pro, you're training Tuesdays and Thursdays. That was the only problem. Like, if you got injury, you couldn't play. You had to wait. Tuesday, get treatment, or Thursday.
Right.
So that was the point of those who had a part-time job, who had a job that you were able to go to training and so forth. It was weird because at that time, I remember going in, and I had these, we called the Winfield boots.
Right.
Woolworths boots.
Is that right?
My mum spent £15 for them, lots of money. And yeah, it was a case, boy, if you don't, because I had boots and I used to get them, throw them in the cupboard when I played football, you know what I mean? They dried up and next thing you know, rip. Shit, boy, if you don't look after them, I buy no more boots, you ain't playing football. So I used to clean those fuckers, shine that out, bam. Manager, what's his name? Alan something was the first team. One Thursday, and he told me, Kenneth, he told me, meet me at Steve Perriman at a sports shop back then. Remember Steve Perriman at Tottenham, boy? Yeah, sports shop. Meet me at sports shop, West Drayton. All right. Met him inside. He said, yeah, go and pick yourself a decent pair of boots. I went, what? Ooh, nobody's ever asked me that. I thought, little black boy, 16, can't pick too expensive, you know what I mean? Because I ain't paying for it, you know what I mean? I must have picked up these Patrick boots, I ain't gonna lie, real kangaroo leather. Fucking spangled up. I mean, soft as fuck. Studs with print. I said, yeah. So he looked at him and said, did you not hear me? I said, yeah. What did I say? Pick a decent pair. We're going to fucking pick a decent pair of boots. Well, I went down there and I went and got the Puma Kings and the lap on that. Fucking, oh, mate. Let me tell you, I looked at them, looked after them so well, and I was flying. Because that's when I've been moved from playing from centre half now to a left winger. And I was flying. When I've gone, you can catch me. And I was skilled. And then Boots just done it all for me, playing in quality boots in grounds that were big as well at the time. In Hillingdon had a real big ground, nice stadium. And things were going well. That's when I went on trials. Trials West Brom, I went to try Southampton. Laurie McMenemy was the manager then. You had the Wallace brothers that was down there, George Laurent. Went Wimbledon. It was weird because I went Southampton, and it's weird because nobody at that time, scouts say to come, but nobody talks to you. I don't know, and I was listening to Jamie's things, but nobody says a word. And you think, hold on, well, give me some advice or give me some encouragement and see how am I doing. Nobody says a word. Now, we were in digs, me and this other guy, who's a midfield player, met him the other day. And we're in the digs and we're going training. What do you think? I don't know, Paul, I don't know. And what is it? He comes, hey, you either got it or you haven't. And that's all he fucking said.
Proper old school, this, isn't it? Like, just go and play.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, have I or have I not? Let me tell you something for the week. And I'm on the left there, and I'm crossing balls. Jude Lord, he's knocking them in. Like, everyone. I thought, yeah, I must be doing all right. Come time that end of the week, nobody said anything. Gone back, Hillingdon. Went down Wimbledon now. They said, yeah, we like you. We want to sign you. Be all right. We give you £15 a week. I went, £15 a week? I'm signing on, mate, and I'll get more than that in a week. Yeah. I said, nah, forget.
What's 15? Like, obviously, money's different now, isn't it? But what's the £15 then is equivalent to what now? What are we talking?
God, leave it. That's not even 50. Well,
so it's still nothing.
50,
yeah,
it's still
nothing.
Still
nothing. It's not enough.
That 15, yeah. I don't care. If 16, I was picking up more in a gyro.
Yeah, right. So it's no money
for
at all.
15, and that was nothing.
And Wimbledon aware because this is the old Wimbledon.
Well, this is the old Wimbledon. Yeah, it was in the league, but it's the old Wimbledon.
But what division are they? They're not top.
I think
top
they was about Division 3, something like that. You know what I mean? But it would have been professionalism. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I was like, nah.
Not for £15 a week, mate.
I ain't got age, not £15. I'm fucking picking up more than that in non-league. You know what I mean?
It's mandate, yeah.
Semi-pro, you know.
Yeah,
so I said, nah. Nobody said that, and I thought, you know what? I'm not good enough then. Just simple as that. And that was me, dejected, felt rejected. I thought, boy, I'm not good enough.
But you're still at Hillingdon, so you're still playing.
Yeah,
so
I'm still playing. But obviously, I want to peak to higher notes and get up there. And everybody's telling you you're good enough to. So I thought, well, all right. That's when Chelsea came in, and the scout there, Ron Stewart, went in. And yeah, interesting, you come down Chelsea. I'm like, yeah. And you got to imagine, this is a young boy who's 20 now, one. You know, I've gone down Chelsea and I'm at all, mate. And I'm shaking because I've just seen these guys on the telly. Mm-hmm. And I'm now training next to these, like Mickey, Joy, Fillers. But I'm like, bloody hell. I'll tell you, we had Graham Wilkins, which was Ray Wilkins' brother.
Right.
Playing right back. I'm like, what the fuck? So like, now, this is a different kettle of fish. I'm a bit worn, a bit nervous here because this is it. I'm here for the week or two, I'm telling you. I'm getting the ball. It looks like I'm doing something, but nah, just make sure you ain't doing nothing, no mistakes. Giving it back. So making it look good, but yeah. Just making, see that, but I ain't doing what I can do.
Right.
I ain't showing them that. And the whole week, it's like, bam, did the same thing. Week, once again, nobody says nothing. So I've gone back in and thinking, nah, that's it, it's all over, mate, fuck this. And playing, after the week after they came back, he said, what's wrong? I said, well, nobody said nothing. No, we're interested. Come back again. So I came back, I said, I was still doing the same thing. I was like, fuck this. And it was only on a Friday, we was playing reserves against the first team. And I was doing the same shit, I was getting it back and so forth. And Graham Wilton, he said, Paul, what are you doing? I said, what? Take me on. That's what they want to see. Just take me on. And I said, are you sure? Because I know what I can do, but I didn't want to, when he said take me on, I didn't want to make you look like a mug. But when he said that, boy, I just dropped the shoulder. Gone. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Confidence was gone again. Knocking it past him, gone round. I was gone, flying. And that was it. That was a Friday. And Ian McNeil said, Paul, the governor wants to see you. When he's off, he's not the door. Hi, John Newman. We like you. He said, look, you've got 7 months to prove yourself. we'll sign you for that 7 months. It's up to you. And if you do well, we'll give you a 2-year, 3-year contract.
Oof.
And I was like, fuck. So now I've signed. I'm a pro.
Yeah.
I got 7 months to prove, but I'm a pro.
And what time of year is this? You got 7 months to prove. You got could this be the whole season?
Well, no, it was 7 months left.
But what time of year I'm saying?
Flipping hell. Oh God! If you're talking about 82,
Yeah.
hang on, 82.
And what period of the year are we talking? Is season on?
Yeah, the season's on. It's still 7 months remaining in that season. So you're talking about bloody 82, 81, 82, 3, yeah. And like I said, we had to survive, stay in Division 2. So it was like at least September.
Yeah.
Going on, and you're talking about May finishes.
So you got enough time to prove yourself.
Well, it wasn't enough time. I'm in the reserves.
Oh, I see. Sorry, right.
Yeah,
Of course you
so
are.
I'm
right.
not straight in the first. I'm
Yeah, you're on the
reserves.
team, right?
So I'm rocking it though. I mean, this is different kind of fish, isn't it?
And sorry, just cut you. Where was this happening? Was this at Stamford Bridge or was this the old Harlington place?
This is old Harlington.
Harlington, I
place,
remember
like you
that place,
mentioned
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because, yeah, that was the days.
Shithole, that one, wasn't it?
Flipping out.
I went there as like a kid to watch training. Well, you could go there and watch training back then, couldn't you?
Well,
you could turn up
everybody
and
could
like
come
walk in.
out.
I remember this is how
Honestly,
much has changed. It's like I used to go there. Well, I say I used to go there. I went there a couple of times. My uncle took me there, and we're there, and we're literally in there. And do you remember? I think his name was something Lamborde. Do you remember what I'm talking about? He played in like the mid-90s, a French geezer, black guy, Vincent Lamborde, I think his name was.
I was gone there.
Oh, this is after your time, yeah. But he played for
I
Chelsea,
do.
but even in the mid-90s, you could go there, and he
you
walked
could.
past, and I didn't know who he was. My uncle was. We've said that's so and so Lamborde.
Is it?
Bernard Lamborde was his name.
Bernard,
Sorry,
oh,
Bernard,
yeah,
not
not that-
Vincent.
the right
Bernard
back on
Lamborde.
it, yeah.
And he kind of walked past, and he was, hello.
but that's
and
but
it was that
that's how it
open.
was.
Yeah, it was that open.
It was so open that when it's freezing, it was freezing. I mean, and it's funny because I went back there because QPR's taken over.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, yes, turf. They built an AstroTurf as well down there.
I was going to say, it can't be like it was, surely.
Yeah,
can it?
until on the other side of the car park. It's weird. But I went down there and it's just the same groundsman. I couldn't believe
Is
it.
that right?
Yeah, because I went down there for a mate of mine, Jeff Schumann, and he's got his son playing. I went, Jeff, I've got to go up this because this is my own training ground.
Is the building the same? That old building's still there?
Same. And the same T-urns up there as well, bruv. That T-urn was to be brewing up. Big thing, cool tea. And we had our tracksuit, bam, bam, bam. Trust me, that tracksuit coming away because it was cold. And the guys up there said, and right away, he knew me. I just, hey, how you doing, Paul? And I went, shut up. Are you still here? Yeah, mate. Since keeping on turning up there, wanting me still there. And I went, shut up. Bloody couldn't believe it. That's nearly flipping 35 years. Yeah, nearly 40. I couldn't believe he was still there. But as you mentioned there, Asian Island, oh God, we used to play some reserve games in there. Oh, mate, they put the nets on there. Trust me, when that ground was hard, I played with the brown ball when it's snowing, bruv, so different colour. Trust me, it wasn't no joke in there.
It's funny, isn't it?
But that was, yeah, to know that, remember training on there. For me, you got to understand it was a step up.
Yeah.
So, in the borough, great pitch, don't get me wrong, training facility, training on the same ground, you know what I mean? Cut up, grounds that look after. But here now, bam, train, Arlington, played at Stamford Bridge. Or now, proper grounds. That's what I was playing in the reserves. It was like, oh, if I can't play in this surface, something's wrong.
Right.
It's nice and flat, balls rolling, bam, track, gone. And I was gone. I was on the left, I was on the right, I was centre, number forward, I was catching goal, man of the match most days. And after 4 months, I got the call. 4 months, and don't come in, you got to understand, players have been there for years.
Yeah.
And ain't going to become the shout. I've been there 4 months and got the shout. Now, remember this as well, right? As a sub, it's not like how today you have 6 subs, bring on 3 players. 1 sub.
1 sub, yeah.
And this manager's got the time to bring you on when he thinks you change the game, thinks there's an injury, keeper's got sent off or whatever. Trust me, he's got to think when he can bring his sub on. The 1. And I've sub most, quite a few times. But this particular day, and he totally told me right on the day, he said, Kenneth, man, you're sub. We're playing QPR. Phone your mum, phone whoever. Well, what? Get your suit. I went, phone my mum. She just passed the test, so she weren't too clever on the road, but she's got, mum, give him a shirt and a tie and a She was at the drive, meet me, bam, brought that down. And I was like, I was buzzing, man. When I mean buzzing, fuck me.
And is there one sub? I know you can only bring one on, but was there only one on the bench?
Yeah.
That's it?
Bruv, there was only one sub.
That's mental, isn't it?
Management, coaching thing, you was the sub.
That's it.
That's
so if
it.
the goalkeeper goes down, you just
Bruv,
fuck.
that's it. They had to change it around. Who was the back at the centre half, go and goal and pull you whatever position you want you. And that's what I'm trying to say. They don't know how it was football back then. So I remember that day. It was like, yeah, I found everybody like, mate, come on, I've got tickets. You can go down there. He said, yeah, Sellers Park, boy. I met my dad. Come on, man, you got to be. We'll be there, we'll be there. I said, cool. I thought, yeah, fuck this. This it. Gone in this coach, and it was like, oh, mate, this coach. God, this is fucking bigger than my fucking mum's house, man. It was like, oh, look at this. And it was just relaxing. And I was at all because I was so quiet. I was thinking of the game beforehand, what I could do when I get on and what I do in a pass and didn't. I was thinking of the game already. You know what I mean? The boys were in there playing cards. I went in their cards. Yeah, my vision was on point. And I got to Sellers Park. You start seeing crowds coming in. You thought, fuck, you know. Got in the change room in the corner. Putting on your gear now, if you know, that's... and don't get me wrong, I'm used to it, playing reserves is normal, but now you're on the first team, so you're around the boys, so you're nervous, like, you're doing things, but you're doing, oh, Paul, what are you doing, son? Fucking take that off. Can I get me ankle strip, Norman? And he strapped the ankle, because I had weak ankles, and strap them. You know what I mean? You think, oh, this is great. He's strapping it. Is that all right? Yeah. Bam, shorts on, booked up, rubbed the lucky ring. It was like, God, studs right. This is the fucking point. My head was just, yeah, Kenneth. And I was really excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was so buzzing. And that was a good thing when the boys, everybody said, Kenneth, when you get on, son, good luck. Thanks.
Was it a bit more like in them days when there's a sub? Did you know you was going on at some point?
No, you didn't know.
You didn't
Trust me, it was like, if you got on, Kenneth, good luck. And that's what the welcome was.
Right.
Because you got, man, I'm in now, a changing room or with the first team. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We played a part the only time we saw the first team if the reserves played the first team.
Right.
Now, for us, we could play naturally.
Yeah.
But first team was not physically, but you had to go over side pieces. You know what I mean? So you could stop and start. Yeah. Where we fucking, come on, son. Hey, what's the man on, son? We were taking the piss.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Nice turn, son. And wind them up. They fucking want to take a bite. But we was like that. We was killing it, don't get me wrong. But now, I'm on the first team, so boy, don't do that shit with me. But, yeah, man, you don't know the game. But I'm watching the game and the boys, and it's a London derby, so you got to imagine, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, and it's a London derby, and the game's tight. Couple of chances, but it's tight. But for me, talking that, I said, look, if it stays 0-0, so they've got to put me on. I've change this game. Yeah. I've already clocked me right back. And the right back, slow as a fuck. I said, yeah, I've got him. So I'm going in there, gone back in the change rooms, yep. Okay, colours, keep warm, keep stretched. Yeah. You know what I mean? Make the noise of the boots, get outside, just keeping it, doing stretches. Anyway, they've come out, taken off, I'm sitting down the dugout. And I said, yeah. 20 minutes went by, 25, he said, yeah, come on now, fuck me, come on. Change this, man, get me on. And I'm winding up, I'm thinking, damn. And I remember, because I would never forget this, because I was distinctly watching the boss, and he's at the side, and I'm watching him, and come on, man. And I'm thinking that this guy's forgotten I'm here.
You're doing the old like long neck thing. Like,
I'm making a noise, I'm scraping my studs on the half thing, making noise like, I'm here, no man, just get me on. And he ain't paying attention.
And who is he? Sorry, who's the boss at this point?
John Neal.
John Neal, okay.
Yeah, man, great manager. I don't care, gentle.
Mm-hmm. And sorry, just to cut you, who's the top boy in the team at this point? Who's like Chelsea's star?
Well, I think it was Walker.
Well, okay, okay.
Clive Walker
back in the day,
yeah, he was killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, making plays, scoring goals, left wing, and obviously Paul plays in left wing as well. So, you know what I mean? So it went like, must have been 75 or 80 minutes, something like that. And he told me to go and get warmed up. I said, shit, yes. And I've gone out and warmed up. And that's when the shock, as I'm warming up, son, I'm stretching, I'm fucking really nice. I heard the word, nigger. What? Boy, Crystal Palace fans trying to put me off. Can ignore that. You've come too far for that shit. And I'm going, I'm stretching. Oi, you wog. What? Why aren't you doing something? And I'm trying not to pay. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see whoever, because it take my concentration away. And it got worse, man. Finally, what the? And I got real wind up and I turned the crowd. Oh yeah. But when I turned, and like some proper hit me, and I mean proper hit me, because it wasn't Crystal Palace fans, it was my own. Oof. And that, but what? Wow. And then Kenneth come on, and I went. I was like that, went like that, and I didn't even want to take off the tracksuit. Go on, Kenneth, go on. Brother, it's like I was exhausted and I hadn't done nothing.
Right.
And I got the ball and I just gave it back. I couldn't even go down the line one. I couldn't, but I just was so shocked. I'm like, but they're my own fans. What the fuck? And brother, you don't know how I was waiting for this referee to blow the whistle. And when he blew it, I darted straight into the changing room. And I sat down in that corner and I was thinking, what the fuck is all that about? And I remember, like, never forget this as well, because in the changing room is banter. With the boys are banter about the game. Okay, no, how you never pass me? Or you see, did you see that bird in the corner? I mean, we're playing football back then. Ooh, there's banter.
Yeah.
Quiet as a fuck.
Was it ever? Okay.
They heard it. They were that close. It was close.
Yeah.
They heard what I received. What could they say to me? Kenneth, are you all right? That's enough fucking stupid question, isn't it? Nah, bruv, I was like in the corner. I couldn't move, bruv. I couldn't move. I was thinking, what the fuck am I doing? I'm thinking, is this going to happen again? And John Neal was the one who come to me, man. Boy, I can imagine what you're feeling, how you're feeling right now, Paul. But those same ignorant fans, and just a majority of them, they're the same ones that are paying your wages. What do you want to do? Oh, man. Now, first instinct was, what do I do? Do I fuck off here? Nah, I ain't playing there, play somewhere else. But watch out. I just wanted to be a pro. Here's my opportunity. Do I get that next chance for somewhere else? And even if I do go and play somewhere else and it happens again, what do I do then? Now, I remember going home. I don't even know how I got home. But my phone was blaring. And family members heard. What are you doing? Why are you staying there? The club's racist. And I'm trying, no, it's not the club, it's some stupid. No, Paul, the club's racist, cuz, come out of there. I'm telling you how I was trying to, you know what I mean, to no. And they weren't happy. Man, I had to ignore calls, because I had to make a decision, man. I went home and I got home and I was like, I didn't talk to anybody about it. I didn't mention nothing to Mum. It was like, Mum, man. Yeah, I was mad. And then I went to training and it's got days and yeah, playing the reserve game, it was all right. Reserves was cool. You never got that shit.
No one cares,
yeah. But when that first came, bruv, every time. And it was an important game. And they started me off. And it was against Fulham. and we needed to win these games. Last one was Bolton, Fulham.
These are all league games, obviously, right?
All league games. Bolton, another derby. Fulham, Chelsea.
Where at?
At Fulham,
At
Cottage. Craven Cottage. I'm playing. We started off well. Bam, bam, bam. Worked on a set piece. And we actually worked on a set piece that week. And it was kind of the corner. And they said, Paul, where are you going to put you? Put you at the the back post. And when the back post clear off, because if any ball comes across, you got it, put it back in the box. I said, okay. Done exactly that. Looked at it, and the ball went to the defender and Mickey Droy, and it flicked. And it's come straight at me. And I'm no word of a lie, I'm telling you, it's like a dimension. If you could see the picture before you, shit, what am I going to do here? It's coming straight at me. Fuck, Kenneth, and I ain't going to lie to you, first thing, I hit it on the left foot on a half volley. The bastard went in. Oh my God. Boys were down. They were trying channels. And it was a feeling, oh mate, scoring the goal. And it was, in the half volley, it was great itself, you know what I mean? Just connecting. And I turned and I fell. And my teammates picked me up. Canners, I said, yeah, fillers. I love fillers, man, Mickey Fillery, big ups, because that boy could play. He had 2 feet, and probably had some skill in him. He made me play. You know what I mean? I loved the ball to my feet, because at that time, football was up and under. Get it over there, boxing, shut it down or chase it. But now, you want it to feet. As an attack, I want it to feet, because when I get the feet, I can turn at you and dribble.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean? And Mickey Fuller made you do that. Even Alan Hudson made me do that as well.
But take us back to when the goal goes in. What's the crowd like then?
Oh, the crowd, trust me, it's roaring off because how important this game is to us. But I heard later on in the majority of the Skinners or whatever didn't count. He said, no, we don't count that goal. Why is that? No, he's black. Don't count. That's what they said. I was like, when I heard, I was like, really? Fuck it. Imagine if they did do that. Like, oh, it's not a goal because you're black. What? You just think about it like stupidness. I don't know, but that was some of the support.
You're not going to get through to some people's level of
Bruv,
stupidness.
Man, you don't know. It was frightening.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a different world then as well. When obviously it's before my time.
Ollie, it was frightening, bro.
The terraces, I mean, were violent places as well.
Frightening, bro.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I can only go by hearing stories of how it was for the odd black man who supported them. And quite a few black people had left the club, Chelsea, supporting Chelsea, because of that racism, because of what I was receiving. Yeah. That's right. And it was like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I know a mate of mine who's still there today, supporting Chelsea, comes out and he's still, hey, you black. And he's talking about me. And the geezer, you what, mate? You talking about? But I'm, no, not you. No, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm black, you idiot. Now I'm
not talking to you, I'm talking to him, yeah, all that shit.
He's like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's what I was saying. But you're right, it was frightening because you got to understand, man. I was taking the tube, young boy, I wasn't driving, I was taking the tube, got off at Fulham Broadway, it was different then. And you see the crowd, and I'm fucking always had me out.
See, that's mental as well. Imagine a Chelsea player now having to get a tube into play.
I got a tube. I wasn't driving.
Cole Palmer getting off the tube now.
No, could never. None of them. He said, because I was like, no, not recognised as them, but I've got a cap. I didn't want to be recognised. I'm walking like that, head boom. And I'm going to the ground. In 2-2, you had Skinners outside giving out leaflets. I said, fucking National Front. I'm like, fuck this. Geezer's giving me one. And I've looked up. You can see I'm black. Oh, fucking okay. And that's what it was. See, at the time when we finished the game, I wouldn't go home straight away. Mm-hmm. I went to the crowd to die.
Oh, I see, yeah.
3 hours is when I stood.
And how tall are you, Paul? How big are you as a player?
Yeah.
You're big enough to stand out, aren't you? What I'm saying. So, like, if you walk down the street, you're not just hiding anywhere.
No. I was big enough. I was a big lad.
What was you in your prime, like, sort of playing ways at Chelsea? What sort of body weight are you carrying?
I was 12 stone.
Yeah.
Light stone, 11 stone, 12 stone.
Yeah.
Great too. Don't get me wrong. Moving shy. And you knew when you was overweight.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't move as agile as you normally.
Yeah.
So that means, oh God, because at that time, don't get me wrong, we're now dietary. We didn't know about diet.
No.
We fucking eating anything.
But also, when you're young and you're fit, you get away with it.
It burns.
Yeah,
you
you
know
don't
what I mean?
worry.
You put plastic bags. Now you got fucking everything.
Yeah,
You
plastic.
sauna and everything. We had a plastic bag, tucking a couple of them, sweat that out. Oh, it was so funny.
I've done the plastic bag with boxing. Like when I
tell
was
you,
boxing, they
it
used to
works.
put a plastic bag on
When
as
that
well. It does
fucking
work.
sting,
You feel terrible though.
It
It makes you feel fucking horrible.
because the fucking fluids come up, but it does work.
It does work.
Went on a run. Look, I remember me and Mickey Hazard. Mickey Hazard come down to Chelsea. He was at Chelsea from Tottenham. I'll tell you, it was a shame he never got to play because the boy had some skill. And it's a shame. He was like, at the time when he was at Tottenham, it was Glenn Hoddle. And they played, obviously, Glenn Hoddle.
Yeah.
But this fucker didn't like training. But Mickey had some touch on him. And reserves, let me tell you something. Mickey get a ball, I just had to run. Mickey! Mickey! And Mickey would put the ball right like that and penny right on my feet. I didn't have to stop stride. That's how he can ping a
And where's
ball.
he play? What positions Mickey
Midfield.
play? He's a midfielder.
Oh,
So he's finding you.
Yeah, oh God, he didn't train like, he hated it. I said, Mickey, mate, you're carrying weight. And this is me and Mickey, it's a pre-season. We said, look, 2 weeks before we go on pre-season, let's go and take a run. He said, yeah, you're right, Kenneth. He lived around the corner. I was living in Edmonton, he lived around the corner. Anyway, we got to put the fucking bags over. Try that. Put the tracksuits there, fucking hell. Let's go, son. Straight run. Mickey, come on, son. And Mickey, fuck it, I've done enough, mate. We ain't even gone anywhere. That was me. He didn't run. He didn't do training. Oh, fuck.
And what was his deal? He was just talented and just
talent.
Just sort fuck it.
Give him the ball, put, pinging, ping, ping, ping.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, didn't get to play often. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, we had fillers. Who did we have in the midfield? Patesy then, but Patesy went centre half. You know what I mean?
But again, like you said, the sub, you've only got a 12-man team, haven't you? So there's not a lot of spaces, is there? It's difficult.
That's why he was sitting around, you know what I mean? And I don't know why he was there.
Yeah.
And at that time, for him as a player, a baller, he was missing because that ball was over.
Right.
In their half, shut down, and like dragging for me, make the right back or defender come towards me, and I know that ball's going, swing, whoop, go, I've gone. I didn't even have to go because I run this pace, you know what I mean? But the ball was over the top, behind, bam. And that's how the football. But these boys came along, Mickey Yaz, Alan Hudson, play ball. And that was for me, you're playing football.
And that just makes your life easy, right?
Yeah,
Pace,
mate, trust me. I remember when we played West Ham, and it was Alan Hudson and me and Anne. There was nothing we could do wrong.
Right.
And it was like, there was one time we were in the centre circle, we hadn't moved. All we did is, we jerked. Alan, here you go. And come back. Here you go. And come back again. Trust me, we hadn't moved and we kept it and they couldn't get the ball off us. And no word of a lie. Their fans started clapping. Yeah, mate, Mick, let me tell you, Alan, he made us play. Because we played our own football.
Yeah.
But when you went in the first team, you were static. You had
Right.
to play their way. And it was like, I had to defend more than attack. And at that time, I had Gary Locke. He weren't slow, but he was all right. But then we had Doug Rugby. Oh, my God. Tall, don't get me wrong, go in the tackle, but couldn't run for days. And all I heard was from Dougie, he would scratch out, "Connors, man, I need your help, man. I need your help, man." And fucking, I've had to come back and get down the line and come back. Trust me, I was doing some doggies, boy. You know what I mean? But I did it. Don't get me wrong. Games, when we got those players in, the Nigel Spackman, Joe McLaughlin, Kerry Dixon, Pat Nevin, Davis, we got those players in, and let me tell you something, gelled right away. Didn't take long. Now, these days when you see those players, the new players that come in there, you think, giving them time. You've got to give them time. These boys gelled right in. Oh, first game, Kerry's skin. Now, I didn't think Kerry had his touch, and I don't think Kerry knew that, but he's quick for a work boy. Oh, he was gone.
Was he quick, Kerry?
Oh, yeah, he was quick. Oh, he was quick. and he got advantages of that.
He's a big man as well.
He's a big, tall guy, but he was quick. And then centre half, most of those centre halves of today's football are physically fit and can run. Back then, for me, they were lumps. No disrespect, you know what I mean? They couldn't move.
Right.
If a ball went over the top,
so when you got someone like Kerry Dixon who's big and fast, it's a nightmare.
Gone. He'll score them goals, go round and so forth.
And how good was he? Was he as good as people say? Because he's obviously a Chelsea legend, isn't he?
Yeah, he was scoring goals. But we didn't, don't get me wrong, when we first met, we didn't hit it off. And I remember,
really?
Yeah.
Why?
We saw this boy, when he came down, blonde hair, blue eye, what the fuck is this geezer? You know what I mean? He just come up from Reading, he's scoring goals there, and they was in Division 3, I think, or something like that, promoted to 2. And like, he come in here, didn't do much in training, didn't chase after balls, but the only time he moved was when we fucking finished, when we finished for the day, he's gone. Now what it was, we was in this dormitory where we stayed in Wales. Yeah, Aberystwyth, that's what it's called, pronounced. And everybody had their own room.
What is this pre-season?
Pre-season, right? Yeah. And so it was a college that they were off, so they've gone home and whatever, so this is empty. So it was like down in the beaches, shores, sand and everything. 2-2, we had teams that we connected with, that, you know what I mean, competitions and so forth. Kerry was in it. Boy, the man didn't run, didn't move them. Oh, what's this? What about? Oh, who's this geezer? He's supposed to be, you know what I mean, quick, and we didn't see it. Anyway, it was a case that there was only a certain amount of baths, and now everybody would like a bath instead of the shower. You know what I mean? So you'd run quickly and run your bath.
That's the sign of the times, I don't want it. We'd rather have a bath than a shower.
Oh yeah, the big. Back in the day with the big. If them people saw the bath,
team bath,
now.
Wasn't it?
The hygiene now, everybody, they don't see that bath.
But even when I was a kid, like there was a charity thing once at Stamford Bridge when I was about 10. And in the Stamford Bridge change room, there was like a big fucking... Yeah.
When that filled up, you could see that started off right before the second half. Bam! And it filled up. It was like a pool, bro. It was like, oh, mate, you just...
Everyone's sweating in there.
Everybody's in there. Watching it. That was how it was.
Yeah, now.
So we had this bath, and you'd run back to claim your bath, and I put my bath... Run it, bam, gone to my room to get me toiletry, come back. I've come back. I looked at him, Kerry's in my bath. So, Kerry, what are you doing, man? Well, I'm in the bath. What do you mean you're in the bath? So, did you not see it running? Yeah, so, I didn't say no name on it. Kerry, where does anybody put a fucking name in the bath? He said, come out. He said, nah, come out what? What? So I stood in the bath as well. 2 naked men. Black and white, in the bath. He said, what are you doing? I said, what are you fucking doing? He said, no, what are you doing? I said, get out. He said, no, you get out. I said, you fucking me? Look, fuck off, get out. And what, he caught me right, bam, hit me. What? Fuck that, bam! We're fucking in the bath fighting. The water's going all over the place. I'm fucking pissed right now. I'm picking up the towel rack. It was a wooden one coming up, and I'm fucking about to hammer this fucker. And Mickey Joy's coming. Wait, what's going on? I said, Mickey, he's fucking in me bath. I was like, fucking. And 2-2, boy, we had to go and see the governor. My head was going like this. This fucker, he ain't getting a pass from me. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if I ain't passing Tim in the game, no fucking way. And how could I be telling you that I'm not going to pass it? That was our fucking top goal scorer.
Yeah. Passed to him, definitely, yeah.
Oh, mate. But we shaked hands and, you know what I mean, got on with it. And that's how it's supposed to be, you know what I mean?
And how was it after? Was you good after?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, you fine.
Gone. Trust me, back in there. Brother, man, game. That season when we started, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think we played Sunderland, somebody, man. No, Bolton. Killed it.
And what is this, the second season you've been there?
You survived the first season? Yeah, we've survived that season.
And you get signed a 7-month trial and whatever.
And the second season, yeah, I got signed now.
You got signed
I've been
now.
given a 2-year, 3-year, I think, contract now.
Yeah.
And you're great, happy days.
And before we move on, like obviously the famous game for you, isn't it, is the Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
So now the reason I bring it up as well is I've actually met you before. You won't remember this, but I was like 16. So I don't know if you remember the first FA Cup final at the new Wembley.
Go on.
When we played Man United,
Man
right?
United.
Chelsea. There was
Yeah.
like a Chinese restaurant opposite. We was in
Oh,
there.
did I?
was in there. You was in there, and like I didn't know who you was.
Wow.
So I'm 16, right? So like you played before my time, and like
Right.
everyone's going, "Oh, that's Paul Canoville. You played for Chelsea. You played for first black player for Chelsea."
Seriously?
And I'm kind of like, okay, cool. Like,
That's right.
Don't really know, so whatever. And I remember you talking, and then someone went, "Paul, come on, Paul, tell us the Sheffield Wednesday story." Woo! You know, and they're all talking like that. Tubes was there as well. Funny enough, remember Tubes from
Jesus.
Soccer AM?
Yeah.
And
Good lad,
so
good lad,
yeah,
good.
you was telling the story of the Sheffield Wednesday, like.
Funny.
But go on, tell us that, because that's obviously a big moment for you, isn't it?
And why it was so important as well, and I say that because got in touch with my old man at that time, you know what I mean, and he lived in Sheffield, and we've been on the phone line talking away. And don't get me wrong, I had to say I was upset because why didn't you come look for us? You know, as kids, you know what I mean, I needed a father figure. And I was upset, but I wanted to see him because Mum, as it is, Cadbury, she took down all the pictures. I didn't know what he looked like. Every cousin said, "Boy, you look like your dad. You look like your father. You look like your father." But I don't know. His name is Vernon. I don't know what he looked like. But we're on the phone. He sounds all right. So I invited him to a game. Now he's never seen me play football, not even as a youngster. So I was like, flipping hell. He's come. I don't know where he's just said, yeah, asked for the ticket. Now, I know I was going to be sub. Tell the truth, I had a pre-match meal. I've had too much. I've shaken up. My belly is feeling fucking bloated. And I'm thinking, shit, please don't make sure I'm no 11. I knew I was sub, and I think, oh, let me rest this off. And I ain't going to lie, I still felt heavy. I think, oh, shit. Anyway, Cannon's your sub, they're cool. Going 2-2, I thought, yeah, I'm sitting down, dugout, and I'm thinking, all right, what am I going to say when I see this guy? Why wouldn't he? And I'm thinking about him. And the game was going off, and Sheffield Wednesday, they went 1-0 up, and I thought, nah, fuck that, we get that goal. Because they were the team, we were the two teams in that second division, Sheffield Wednesday and Chelsea, battling out. At the same time, there's a woman, a Sheffield Wednesday fan, and she's giving me sweets every time. Don't worry, they'll be next time. I said, okay. All right, the sweet. They scored a second goal. And I went, nah, still, you know what I mean? I still thought we could still get back in this game. Because that's how I thought. They weren't overplaying us, outplaying us, but you know what I mean? And she gave me another sweet, and don't worry. Okay, no. Then they went 3-0. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I said, oh, we're out of this cup. Because it was the milk cup, then. And I said, nah, we're out of this. 3-0 up, first half. They were a good team. Nah, we're out. Anyway, gone in the change room. Colony's got injured. Cannons, get stripped, you're going straight on. Jasper, you're going centre. I said, oh, fucking hell. Had to concentrate now. Dad, forget that. Bam. Come out, I'm on the left. And it was instinct, I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember the ball going back to Joey Jones. Joey Jones just clipped it over. And I'm following, and I remember it's either Kerry headed it first, then it was Speedy. And I got beyond Mick Lyons. He was their centre half. I got beyond him, it's just me and the keeper, and I've hit it first time. Bam, to his right. And it went in, for my surprise. That was 3-1, 11 seconds. And I'm not even going for the ball, I just turned around, let's go again. Boys kicked off again. Fucking hell, Mickey Thomas, 3-2. Bam. Got in the third. Was it Mickey Thomas or Kerry Dixon? 3-3, one of the two, Kerry Dixon scored. I thought he delayed because he nearly lost the ball, but then, bam, he's got it. We're 3-3. Fucking water. Then anyway, got a ball, Pat. Now, it's like, Kerry's in front of me, I'm just about, but Pat's passed a ball, and I know it's for me. And I'm just beyond, but Kerry's gone ahead of me. And I've gone in the box because the two defenders have gone towards Kerry. And I'm bowling at Kerry, because Kerry's a difficult person to pass. He won't pass it fast, I'm telling you, he's a tiger. So, as I'm going to bowl, Kerry, I'm fucking free, Kerry. And I thought, this guy ain't going to pass, man. For some reason, he passed his ball, and it's gone in between me and the keeper's coming out, and I've hit it, it's gone through his legs. Now, this is 4-3, and it's minutes to go, bruv. My head's thinking, this is a winner. Yeah, what a comeback. I'm thinking, my dad seen me score 2 goals. I'm going mad. I'm going right up to the fucking crowd over there who've been giving me the stick, and I've got the fist up like that. And, bruv, everybody's coming. No, and no disrespect, because you know when usually you go up to your teammate who's passed you the ball. Hey, thanks, boom. I missed. Kerry come with his arm. I fucking went, nah, fuck this is me. I went straight down because I want to fucking come on, you fuckers. Come, show me that again. Show me that love. And boy, I thought, yeah, let's hold off for this. Oh, God. Dougie goes and fucking get this penny. And don't get me wrong, Kerry, and it wasn't Kerry, it was Pat. Pat, how he kicked that ball, it deflected and went me on to the worst person, Sterling. And Sterling weren't joking, he went flying and it looked like a penny and it was like, oh my God, there we go. 4-4. Oh, shit. Extra time, you don't know. And I thought I could have scored, it was unbelievable, but it finished 4-4. But it was the greatest comeback of all. Mm-hmm. And I think the commentator, who's died now, and he said, what a comeback, what a great game. He said, and Canoville started all this. And that time, you got to understand, I remember, I'm going to see Dad now, but I've made a phone call to my mate I was rooming with Dad. I said, George, mate, you hear that game? He said, yeah, please record it, because that's when the games were being televised. Record that game, son. Record that game. He said, no problem. I said, cool. Gone up to see Dad in the Players' Lounge, and I said, yeah, you're right. He said, yeah, cool. What do you think of the game? He said, yep, a good game. And I think, fucking hell, where do we go from fucking here? Okay, do you want a drink? Yep. Oh, fuck it, come in. And we got a drink, and now, you know what I mean? I'm in touch with him, you know what I mean? He lives in Slough, but yeah, he's good.
Nice.
And so forth, but yeah, that game kind of lightened where the following week we was playing Watford and the likes of Luther Blissett and John Barnes was playing. And I remember I tackled Luther in the ball and I took ball and him out of the game. And for the first time I heard the fans shelling sing my name. They actually sang, I mean, Canoville. And I can hear it, but I can't hear it. But that was the first time for winning, and I remember it so distinctly when I went in that changing room, and it was Colin Pates. He said, Canos, did you hear that? I said, they're singing your name, mate. And Colin said, you're one of us. Mm-hmm. And I had to tell him, but Colin, I've always been one of you. You know what I mean? But it was just good days singing my name. And to hear the stories at that time, you got to imagine, right? Because enough, like the fans really wanted to cut in and say something and do something, but they were scared for their life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and it was one guy, oh my God, what's his name? Great support, John Torgies, he always with me on Facebook since the story, gives me support. And one time there was somebody giving me aggro. You black this, black that. He said, oi, shut up and sit down. If not, get the fuck out. We're supposed to be supporting us.
And this is a white bloke, I take it, John.
Yeah. And he stood up because the majority of fans wanted to say, but they was, you know what I mean, scared. Yeah. You can imagine at that time, they were notorious fans. And you didn't realise that, how, you know what I mean, serious and how frightening that was. I didn't. As a young boy, you didn't think that. But because right now, at that time, I didn't see any foreign players.
Right.
Oh, no, foreign players, I say that, take it back. I didn't see foreign fans. You couldn't come out being wearing a Chelsea shirt. You couldn't be Asian, black or not. You could not be walking with a Chelsea. You would have got beaten up.
Is that right?
Attacked. Yeah, right. That's the word.
White,
yeah.
Would like mindset, like that's how
shirt. That's how the moment, yeah. You're not white.
Yeah,
it's simple as. Until this very day, now you see them all over the world. Yeah, coming in a shirt, Chinese, Asian, everybody. But back then, bruv, no. Yeah. No.
And what was it like before that? Like obviously, with the crowd was against you, like had their elements. But what was the boys like in the change room? Was everyone cool from the off with you?
Yeah, the boys are cool. Don't get me wrong.
The team was good.
It's brought to ignorancy. One of the players, we was in that big pool, as it was. You know what I mean?
Fighting pool in Wales.
And a guy, one of them, like, I remember because he was injured and I was having treatment. And when I say, I can, you never notice a black swimmer in the Olympics, do you? What do you mean? Can they swim? Are you for real? He said, because, reason why I asked, I think because they're too heavy, aren't they? I went, are you fucking for real? Brother, so I said, him, have you been to the Caribbean? No. You've never been to the Caribbean. Brother, you think there's black, they don't go and swim in the pool. They swim in the sea, brother, where it comes to sharks. You ain't knowing about swimmers. They just don't bother about going there. That ain't nothing to them. That's the ignorancy of, you know what I mean? Some of my
But
teammates.
he just don't know, does he? He's like, you know.
Trust me. So, but at the time, you got to understand as well, and this is when Pat came in, and Pat enlightened me, boy. It was alliance, allyship. Pat showed it, because what it was at that time, the chairman, which we know, told all the players not to discuss about what was happening with me.
Right.
The racism that was towards me. Don't mention it. Don't say nothing. Don't talk to nobody. Why? What the fuck? If they dislike it, why can't they say nothing? But he was saying no. But Pat didn't give a fuck.
Pat
was
who?
his own. Pat Nevin.
Pat Nevin, yeah, right.
It was his own one.
Right.
And I love Pat. Now he's come down, and Pat, what a player. Both feet. He had skill, but I had the speed.
Right.
So we're both wings. He's on the right, on the left. Trust me, it was unbelievable. You couldn't get a ball off him, that boy. Pat, we played Crystal Palace sitting side, and Pat scored the only goal. And I think that was the time when games were being televised then, obviously. And they wanted to interview out the game after the game. And I was receiving the same abuse. I received the same abuse from my own supporters, majority of them. So when Pat started to look about the goal, he said, I don't want to talk about the goal. I don't want to talk about the game. I want to talk about what my teammate was receiving. It disgusted me. And this man said it on live TV.
That was, yeah, I can know.
I'm like, shut the fuck up with Pat. What's wrong with him? But you don't know how much of feeling he gave me, man. The man showed me my support. And that's probably all I wanted from my teammate. Just show me, because nobody, and Chelsea itself, nobody asked me how I felt.
Really? Not the club, nothing?
Not even the club.
And what's the situation back then? Is it just sort of brush it away and don't,
yeah, well,
don't worry
that's
about
how
it?
it was.
Yeah.
It was, nobody said nothing. And it did affect me, as much as I didn't show it.
Because you're still young. How old are you?
I was flipping 23, 24.
You're still young, innit?
I was young, bruv. Yeah. I didn't take it. Come on, man. I'm going home. Shit, the same abuse. And I'm thinking, what can I do to improve it? I'm blaming myself. And I'm going home and, how was the game, lad? Yeah, it was all right. I want to tell them what, but I don't want to, why the fuck are you playing there for? I didn't want to have that conversation.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I'm keeping it, yeah, it's all right. It was great. It wasn't fucking great. Man. And nobody said a thing, you know. How you doing, Candace? How you feeling? Nobody. That hurt. Yeah, it did hurt, man.
Did it ever change? Did it ever turn while he was at Chelsea?
Yeah, fuck,
Never.
Fuck. You know what I mean? So it was a case that me and Pat just logged in. We got on. We liked music. When we went on the coach now on the away games, they played cards. Me and Pat was the DJs and the coach.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And them times we're playing the tape. Driver, put his tape in. And then boys say, oh, hey, take that down. No, fuck off. You lot play your cards. We play our music. And that's how it was.
Yeah.
I'm playing Bob Marley, you know what I mean? George Benson. Tell me he's playing his, Bob Dylan. You know what I mean? We're busting. Ooh, nice beat. That's how we was. And then we played the game, football, and then we're on the coach back coming home, 3 hours, Newcastle, whatever.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it was. And I think where the vibes came, I was like, I got a bit upset. Because now, I think I deserve to be starting game. Now, I think at the time, John Neal, because you've got to imagine, right, when I first made my debut, who did they take off? Only their favourite player, Clive Walker.
Right.
Oh, that didn't go down too well with the fans.
Yeah.
But 2-2 now. I think Walker's left.
And how old's Clive Walker when you come on from? Is he getting?
He was getting on.
He's getting older, so he needs to come off, sort of thing.
Well, you know what I mean? He still can play, don't get me wrong.
But the 90
he's
minutes
been
is tough
out,
and all that. Yeah, right.
And they've got a few of the old players. Well, Mickey Joy's left, Fillers is left. You know what I mean? Got boys. Well, I thought now I should be starting. Man, I feel I've done enough that I should start. Now, at that time, John Neal now, he's ill a bit. So now he's not coming to games. So John Hollins is taking over the Rails. And we had this coach, Ernie Wally, come over. He was like Sergeant Major, fucking bollocks. What's he talking to like that? Anyway, they brought this new player. It was Jerry Murphy. He was at Crystal Palace, but sweet left foot, but couldn't do the work rate as I did. I thought I can go down the line, I can defend, I can attack, left foot and whatever. But they was playing him, and I was peed. So they're playing him majority. And remember, we had Mickey Thomas now running around, we had Joey Jones. We had a team. And I'm thinking, fuck, why am I playing me? So I've got an attitude, and that's the worst thing, I've got an attitude. And now my contract's coming up, and I said, yeah, well, this is what I want. I said, look, give me a loan because I want to get out. And they said, no, refuse me. I said, well, I'm not signing. And that was wrong when you said you're not signing. They start to play up with you. I said, fuck you lot. So I've got an attitude. So pre-season started. We're back at Aberystwyth again. And so forth. And this boy, like a sergeant major. And it was cold down there, swells. And we've got hands in our pocket like we do. And boys, when you're, talking, everybody. And he picked out a young apprentice, Keith Jones, who broke. He said, what the fuck have you got your hands in your pocket for? And I'm like, why is he talking to him like that? Everybody's got their hand. Why did you pick it? So I was really pissed, sir. Anyway, we'll let that go. Then I mimicked him, didn't I? So I said, what the fuck have you got your hands in your pocket for? So he heard. So right away he says, Kenneth, could I have a word, please? Now they had these toilet cabins that were like in the fields. And I was like, yeah, thinking, he wants to talk to me outside. No, come here. We went in the cabin. Now he's a sergeant major. I'm fucking shitting it here. What the fuck? What the fuck's he going to take me in there for? So he took me in and he's going to say, Kenneth, do we have a problem? I said, no, why'd you say that? Well, why was you taking a mimic? I said, what do you think I took a mimic? He said, did you hear yourself this morning with Keith Jones? You slagged that boy off. It was embarrassing. And everybody had their hands in their pocket, but you picked him out, young black boy. Why did you do that? I didn't. Yeah, exactly. So I took it out, and then nothing, just to show you. I said, he said, you know what, I apologise. I said, yeah, fucking, it was disgusting. And he went in, that was it. And I was pissed anyway. I was fucking giving him attitude. Hollins didn't want to talk to him, he was talking bollocks to me. And they was playing, and only, as far as I'm saying, it was Ernie's good player, because he was at Crystal Palace, so he's got Jerry Murphy, and he's playing him as favourite, and I'm fucking ignored, and I said, no, I'm not having it. I'm not signing nothing. And so they had an attitude with me. And that was when that week, that when you go pre-season training, you're allowed to go out, but you're on curfew.
Right, okay.
9
Is that
o'clock,
right?
Yeah. 9 o'clock you come back. Yeah, go out, have a drink, but 9 o'clock you've got to come back. 3 players, first team players come back 12 o'clock. Oh, fucking nice. Now I'm with the apprentice boys, I'm talking to them. So look, when you get a chance, fucking do well. Yeah, because they're down, fucking get in there. And then we heard this ruckus outside. Go to the window, we're looking at it. And early Wally has caught the 3 of them. The fuck are you say you're professionals? And they were drunk, pissed as fuck. It's 12 o'clock and you've come in and we're fucking going to front the season for the start of the game. And they're all, they're getting the telling off. So anyway, and he's gone. The window's open. Boys, got a telling off there, didn't you? Ooh, better. And one of the blues went, shuts up, you black cunt. The boys looked at me and said, Go and sleep that off. I know you. Nah, shut up, you nigger. Say that again. Oh, you black. Wait there. I'm coming down. And the boys, please don't. Nah, enough is a fucking enough, bruv. Yeah? And I've gone down. I went straight in. Say that again. You black. Bam! I hit him. And I really wanted this fucker. And now, this is regrettably, don't get me wrong, when I've done this. But at that time, come on, man. I've gone through some shit from the fans and everything. And you as a teammate are going to give me that. I wanted him to get up, but I've knocked him out. Yeah, I said, you know what? He realised what he done. In the morning, we'll sort it out. Talk, go to management. Anyway, it's the last day, it's Friday. We're having breakfast before we get back on the coach and driving back to London. I've got my tray. Keith's in front of me. He said, Canners. I said, what? You ain't going to believe it. He says, Speedy's coming. Take that off, because I can't use his name.
Okay, yeah.
He's coming again. He said, damn right, I'll knock him out. He said, no. He's got a golf club. Oh, just tell me when he's there. And I'm not with the tray. And he said, he's there. And I've turned around. He's about fucking blocked it. I've held him again. I'm just about to fucking. And early Wally's giving me half Nelson. He's fucking got me. Now, let me tell you something, right? These boys have never heard me vex. They've never heard me. I've been always cool and calm. That's what they said. Let me tell you something. I was coming out like you motherfuckers, a lot of you fucking wankers. You fucking want to... I was letting off. I heard boys saying, is that Canners? By gosh. You think he's upset? I can hear that because they never heard me upset. Brother, I'm fucking gonna...
And how old are you at this point?
I'm 20, well, I remember that time because they just joined. So it's first season, I was 23, yeah.
Yeah, so you're still,
Yeah, I'm still, fucking let off. Because they never, I've just kept it calm. I've taken all that abuse and shit. But this now, hearing it from a teammate, you're mad. I'm not taking that no more. So, I said, boy, right now, I'm being driven separately with Norman Meadows, who was the physio at the time, and the physio for the England team as well. And the player, he was on the boat, on the bus, driven back with the first team. Didn't think much of it. Anyway, Monday, we're going to be back. So I thought Monday, we're obviously going to the office, we're going to catch up. Simple as. Monday morning, I got a phone call. John Hollings. Kenneth, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'm thinking he'd tell me to come in. He said, all right, not to report to the bridge. Okay. Not to report to the training ground. Oh, all right then. I'm thinking, he wants it died down and whatever until they rain. That's what I thought. I'm not going to lie to you. I said, okay, thanks, bam. We'll call you. Then I got Ian McNeil, who was assistant with John Neal. He's called me and said, Kenneth, you all right, man? He says, do you fancy going down to Millwall? I said, you fucking take the piss. Hold on. The shit I just took from fucking Chelsea. You want me to go down Millwall? Who fucking... Let me tell you something. I played a reserve game down at Millwall. We were outside warming up on the reserve game at the Den. I see 3 figures with pillow cloaks over their heads, cut out. Nah, is that what I think it is? Dubbers, Jonah, have a look over there. Tell me what you see. He says, Kenneth, yeah. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What the Bruv, let me tell you something. The game started. Let me tell you something.
And it's a reserve game as well.
This is a reserve game.
Okay, no.
I'm like straight in. BAM! Hit a boy tackle. He come up. Hi, mate. I said, what you want to say something? Fucking say it. Say it. I was going fucking mad. Next time, BAM! I hit him. Referee's come up. Wait, take it. Or what? Or what, ref? Fucking what? He's going straight over to my manager. Yeah, what? Take him off. before I sent him off. Canners, come in. Took me off, and I'm glad he did. I would have broken somebody's leg. I was fucking furious. I'm not even lying to you. And so glad he took me off.
And what's the landscape like at the time? Obviously, you're the first black player for Chelsea, and you're going through that. Was you playing against other black players? Or were
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Now I'm at an age, and 18-year-olds are like, they think they were quicker, and they're not quicker. Fuck me, I've still got experience, so don't run it. But you know what I mean? That's the players that are coming in now, because I've broken in the first team, and they think they're good enough. Nah, you ain't good enough yet. You're not ready for me. But at this attitude shit and seeing that, nah, brother, I'm not taking this no more. I can't take this no more. I'm boiling that point. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I remember, even a game, right? My first game, and that was after I'd broken through, and then we went and played Brighton away. And that was like fucking good, because the boys love to go down to Brighton.
It's a good day out, that one, right?
Good day out. Yeah. And it was a lovely day. I think it was the first, because we first division. And it was such a lovely day. Steve Wigley was playing for them, I think he was. Remember, he came to Chelsea as well, little winger. And it was a lovely day. Beautiful sun. Beautiful crowd we had, because our away supporters were great, don't get me wrong. So 2-2, I've gone in, and I'm playing, and I'm doing well. And he's right back, he's giving it big women. I said, shut up, you went. And anyway, he's come past me, and he spat right in my face. I mean, spat. Brother, you don't know how. I've gone over to him, and I want to cuff this guy, but I've gone over with the intent. Referee pulled me out. He said, yeah, sending you off. But I ain't done nothing.
Sent you off?
He sent me off. Intent to fucking bodily harm or whatever. First time I've ever been sent off, bruv. I was crying like fuck. Big man crying. The first time. Well, at that time, right, no word of lie, you had to go to the FA in the week.
What, because you got sent off?
Yeah.
Is that how it was back then?
That's how it was. You had to go FA. So my manager, Janil, went to FA. And and he wrote out what the referees wrote out, you and trying to intently put the team, a player and so forth. And I tell you what, you got anything to say? Well, no. But my manager, John, I swear, Lord, when he stuck up for me, he said, I have got something to say. I said, I would have done the same thing, but I would have fucking thumped him. I'm up, John, fucking hell. He spat in his face. Do you know how humiliating that is? And I was like, wow, this is my manager sticking up for me. And I got a 3-game ban. Fuck, you know, I was like, gutted, you know what I mean? When you're on song, you don't want to fucking, you know what I mean, ban and try to get back your place as well. It's difficult.
And what's that? So everyone that got sent off in the top division back then had to go and see the FA?
Yeah.
So what if you play for Newcastle? You had to come all the way down to London?
Bruv, you come down, you see the FA, they, what it is, you had to give you the reason why. It might be seen as, like, I didn't do what the referee said. And they can appeal, we can appeal to that. You know what I mean? But if you didn't, you got the 3-game ban or 2 game, and it was like, when you get that important games that, whoa, should be involved, I want to be playing, because now that player who's come in now might be doing well. Make it hard for me to come now. Back in, and that's how it was. So, yeah. But like, it was like, I was more or less shouldered out, mate.
Is that right? And what was I was going to say, what was the situation when you actually left Chelsea? Where did you go to?
Bruv, where it was after that, it was like, because I didn't realise I was being bombed out, and I hadn't done anything.
Is there any other black players in the team by now at Chelsea? No, you're still the only black player.
I'm the only black player.
Yeah.
Young boys after that, when I've left, Mike and Keith Jones, I think. Keith Jones played, because me and him played in a game. I remember he broke through, and that was about it. Yeah, Dubbers and so forth, other players. But me, Keith Jones, he played. But 2-2, I was like thinking, well, what does that mean then? If I can't train, I'm thinking, what do I do? And I was 23, I'm sure it was. And I was like, what? And then Brentford phoned me. Frank McClintock was at Brentford. He said, we'd be interested in you, man. You want to come down? I just want to play football.
Where are they now? What division?
They were Division 3.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a toss.
And you, Chelsea Division 1 at
We're
this
Division
point?
1, yeah.
So, right, it's a big jump down.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. I want to play football.
Yeah. And there's no offers from top teams?
No.
Top league?
I heard there was an offer from Man U, 5 mil, but you're not going to send me to your enemies, aren't you? So your arch enemies, send me there. So I said, we're never going to send me there.
Because it was, again, for people, it was different then, wasn't it? Like,
That's
the club
how
had
it was,
more governor
never
on where you went.
Them. Yeah, that's it. And I ain't gonna lie, I would go. I would go. 5 mil, come on, man. 2-2, gone down there. I went training Brentford. They had this young boy, Evans, at the centre half. Big tall lad. They had Roger, Joseph. Quick, he was at Wimbledon, but now. Quick, but not quicker than me. And so they was like, Frank said, yep, show cannons inside. And so when you close him inside, defenders can shut him in and so forth. I said, yeah, all right. So when I got the ball, drop the side, woof, outside. That's why I said, so try it again. He said, drop the side, woof, gone inside. Fuck, he had a go. He bollocked Joseph. Said, that's what we're talking about. Quality player! Fucking quality! So anyway, finished. Come down, talk to Frank. He said, Frank, now you got to imagine this. I ain't got an agent. I don't know about, I'm in negotiating. He said, what do you want? Mine went, what the fuck do I ask for? Oh, shit. I want 25 signing on, grand. I want 500 per week. And I want a sponsored car. I thought, yeah, I've done well there, fuck it. You know what I mean? I ain't got an agent. So he's going to say to me, right, we give you the 25. Fucking hell. We give you 500. We can't give you the car, but we give you an apartment, whether it's the new apartment being built. I went, all right, I've got my house. I can rent that, live around here. I can't be late for training. Fuck it, Bob's your uncle. Good deal. All right, I'll have that deal. She said, great, I'll go and see the chairman now, sort out. I said, yeah, I'm proud of myself here. First time. 2-2, my phone rang. Hello? Is that Paul Graham? Yeah, who's this? In Brentford. I'm at Reading Football Club, manager. Okay, where are you at now? I'm at Brentford. Just about signing. He said, don't sign nothing. Yeah, but Frank's going to say, don't sign nothing. I'm coming for you now. Let me tell you, the fucker must have been around the gate. 5 minutes from me. I'm downstairs, come down. What? Come down, I'm at the gate. I've gone down now. In the car, whoosh, driving me up to Reading. Yeah, but I thought, don't worry about it, he'll know. Oh, mate. All right, I've gone down. Now, it's late, it's an evening. He's put me in his house. Now, I saw his house, it's big. It was like, oh, they got some money here. Nice house. So I thought, okay. Gone training in the morning. Bam, done the same thing. I'm giving their boys nuts. Later.
And what division are they? Reading at the time?
Reading Division 2 now.
Okay, so it's a step up.
They're a step up, don't get me wrong.
Right.
They just promoted. They told Kerry Dixon, got promoted because he scored all the goals. They got promoted to Division 2. Great stuff. You've got a quality player now from Chelsea, Division 1. Here you go. So 2-2. I'm fucking giving these boys nuts. See you later, skill. They couldn't get the ball off me. Anyway, 2. I'm getting the ball now, and I get a tackle. Fucking right behind me. I mean, I'm flying. Warm in the air. And I fucking, are you fucking supposed to be teammates? What the fuck is going on here? And then I said, oh, Cannons, mate, meet Terry Urlock. What? Terry Urlock? Now, Terry, if you ain't heard about Terry Urlock is a gypsy. Artists that they come. Them talk about Graham Souness back in the day was hard. This brother was harder. He was a gypsy. I mean, this brother, every night, knuckle fussing.
Where's he from? Is he English?
He was a gypsy. Yeah. He was a gypper. In trouble. Boxing. He come back in training in the morning with his clothes torn. He had to get tracksuits. Changing. The boy was boxing every night. Yeah. But football, harder than... Bruv, I was glad he was on my side. I'm going to tell you the truth. I heard about him. Trust me. And same thing applied. We want you. I'm going to be honest, you're an investment. He said, what do you mean? I said, look, if anybody comes in for you, we'll sell you. Fair enough. What do you want? Here we go again. But look, I want 25 grand. I want 500. I want a sponsored car. He said, look, we can't give you. I said, well, look, let me go back to Brentford. All right, hold on. He said, you get the 25. You get the 500. you can get a sponsor car, but it'll have your name on it. So I said, have my name on it. Are
On
you
the side?
fucking mad? I live in London, son. You want to have my car with Paul Canoville on the side? They're fucking more of that. No, mate, nah. Well, what are you going to do? I said, no, I'm not driving that. And he wanted me to live in. I said, no, I'm commuting. I don't care. I'm not living in Reading. I'm living in London.
Why? Is that just a lifestyle?
He wanted everybody to be together.
No, but I mean, for you, why wouldn't you live there? Just a lifestyle. You're not living in Reading.
Reading was country as far
Right,
as
I'm not having Reading.
No, I'm not having Reading. It was two countries. It was one way. It was like, you get lost down there.
Right.
Nah. So I told him straight, look, all right, if you can't do the sponsor with that name, put another $5,000 on top and I'll get my own car. He did. I went and bought a 323 IBM. Yeah, it was funny when I went in there. So she says, that car looks like mild weight motors. Bam. Has everything done it? Yeah, he's giving me out to the boy. Yeah, I'll take that. Do you want to pay? What do you mean I don't want to pay? Notes. Be back in 45 minutes, mate. I'll have it serviced. I've washed everything for you. I think, you fucker, yeah, what you? Yeah, straight out. You're so funny. Fucker weren't bright then, boy, when I give them notes. And that was it. So I died.
We're off to Reading.
I'm driving to and fro. And it was funny because we had this player, he played at Reading. His name was Michael Gills, and he went on loan, come back. Now he's playing in the same position. I'm playing in the same position that you play. So he's come along. Who's this fucking Paul Kenner? But me and him we come like brothers.
Is this still the one sub era?
He's still down there, yeah, because he's still down there now as the coach, Michael Gills.
Yeah.
Yeah, good lad, man.
And what's the travel time like back and forth from London in them
days?
days?
Mate, I was mullering. I was getting up late, picking up Michael. It was like half an hour. Brother, I paid for the holidays. We went to Spain because I was getting fined every minute.
Oh, right,
I
just
paid
down.
for that. 50 quid every time. Fucking hell. I was mullering it down the fucking in the BM. I was mullering it. Well, but I wouldn't live there. Yeah, I wouldn't. But we were doing well. Oh, mate, we had a good team. We had Trevor Senior. You know, he was scoring goals right anywhere out of them. But we had a good squad. We was third
in the Division 2.
Yeah, we're doing well. Good man.
What, finished third or was in?
No, we was third at the time.
Right.
So first start of the season, my first season, we was third at the top. Scoring goals, win goals. I was a combination with me and Steve Richards. He was the left back, I was the left wing. We was killing it. Couldn't get past us. Then a particular game, we was playing Sunderland away. And I remember, it's one of the boys that was at West Ham, and I remember that distinctly when we spoke about me and Alan Nelson. And I remember he trying to kick me, push me and all that. Now he's down at Sunderland. So it was a corner against, and they kept me up in the corner. Everybody. So I'm like in between the two defenders who were trying to mark me, and I'm kept moving. And the ball came out. So I went towards the ball, and I stopped, and let the ball come right through my legs. And I've done him. And I'm going round. And as I've gone round to my right, the fucker just took me. You dirty cunt. And I went down and I said, you were shit then and you're shit now. So I was just trying to get up. And the boys, come boys, let's take the free kick. Let's go. And the guy goes, no man, just can't. Just cool now, take your time. I'm like on the floor, are you fucking mad? Let's go, let's take the free. Cannons, just be cool. And I didn't understand, what's going on there? And then I've looked down at my leg and I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? And they said, you know, Kenneth, and no word of a lie, trust me, when you're seeing the shorts like now, and you see that scar.
Yeah.
You see that scar.
It's a big scar, yeah.
It's a big.
It's like a shark bite, that almost, isn't it?
You think I'm joking? I had about 74 of the metal clip stitches.
What happened? What's going on there?
This was facing that way, and the bottom half was facing that way.
Oh.
I dislocated the knee.
And you couldn't feel it?
Couldn't feel it. Trust me, the foot was like that, and that. Oh. I couldn't feel it. And when I saw it was like hanging like that. Fucking stretchers come over, rushing me like, and I couldn't feel no pain, no word of a lie. And like fucking, I'm on the ambulance now, and they're rushing me to the hospital. And I go, fuck me, something not right here. The pain, it was coming out of that knee. Where now it's trapped the nerve. No blood, it's fucking killing me. I'm going mad. I said, please, do something to me. Oh, we can't, the doctor. I'm telling them to cut it off. I was fucking that bad. I was like, cut it off, I don't care, cut it fucking off, please. The doctor's on his way, fuck off, take it. All I remember, right, it knocked me out. I woke up. I don't know what they did, but I was in a cast from there all the way down there. That's all I remember. Woke up, saw the specialist. He come, good morning, Mr. Canoville. I said, yeah, morning, mate. I'm right away. I said, go. Doc, tell me, when can I start playing again? I said, I've got some bad news. I said, what do you mean? I said, boy, Ken, you've had one of the worst injuries in football. You dislocated your knee, torn the cruceps, torn the ligaments. I don't think you'll be able to play, continue being a professional footballer. Nah, mate. Nah, I'm not having that. Nah, fuck off. Because nah.
And what, you're still in your 20s here?
Still in 20s.
So you're young,
yeah,
fucking...
bruv, I'm in my prime.
Yeah.
You remember my prime is 25. I'm still fucking 23, 20. I'm in prime. I said, nah. Bruv, nah. My head started thinking, because I left school, I don't know nothing else but football.
Right.
What the fuck am I going to do? And that was thinking, I remember they flew my mum and sister over. And when they made the plane was empty. I had to sit in the plane like fucking like this from the whole seat. I was in a cast, so I couldn't fucking bend it. Flew me to the Reading from Sunderland. Went to Reading in the hospital and physio at the start. That was the hardest physio I've had, mate. See where this knee would go, that's the proper knee, that would go right back, this would go that back.
Still, yeah, wow.
Not too much. And obviously, it's cut my speed.
Right.
Because that was my strength. Now I can't sit off like that. Boy, a whole year rehabilitation, bruv. Tough. Picking up people from this position on my back, getting up like that. Getting the strength from that knee in the water, trying to bend it back. You done it. Bikes, going uphill, but not taking your ass off the seat. Fucking the work I had to do, bro. But I thought, yeah, a game that we played, I was sub, and I tell you, it was Bournemouth. And who was the manager? You ain't gonna believe. Harry Redknapp.
Oh, well, right, of course, yeah.
So I played, got in the second half, and I thought, yeah, fuck it, straight in. You know what I mean? And I am now looking after the right foot. Everything's left now. And I'm left-footed anyway, but everything I'm doing with the left, I don't want to fucking go near the right.
Is it still bad? Is it still...
It's all right, it's playable, but I'm protecting it, innit?
Right.
I don't want nothing to come. But ball now, it's come, and it's come to the right, and I can't get the left foot in time. I've got to go for this tackle with the right. It's all hell. It's 50-50 here. I can't ball it out. It's the fucking game. So I've gone in, bam! Both of us. And yeah, fuck it, took it. Oh, fuck me. Wicked. Yeah, so I'm playing the rest of the game and thought, yeah, boy. Bruv, after the game in the changing room, at the shower. Next thing, this fuck it. Went like a balloon. The knee fucking blew up. Couldn't train, gone down. That's when the manager comes to Paul, man. We're so sorry, but we're not going to renew your contract. I mean, we're going to give you the ultimate. You can either retire now or you can wait till the end of the season. This is how much we give you. I said, look, I'll fucking retire. That was the hardest decision any footballer can make. You don't want to do it.
Especially at the age you are, right? Because you're not old enough to sort of be at that point.
I'm like, fucking hell, do this cash, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've got to find a 9 to 5 now. Fucking I've not been at 9 to 5 for years.
Did you never think about being a manager or anything like that?
Nope.
Or was that not on the horizon?
Nah, I never had that patience.
Right.
No, never had nothing, because I'm just thinking, I don't think I'm shy. Quiet, didn't like school, that's it. Fuck I'm gonna do. So, that's when I think, pardon me, my downhill came about really because depression came in. And I was in denial. telling people that I weren't missing the game when I was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I got involved with drugs. You know what I mean? It was passing me, and I thought, fuck it. Didn't know what it was, and when I found out, it was a hard fucking thing. It was crack cocaine, and I was like, what the fuck? You know I don't fucking take... And I was looking for it. What the fuck's going to happen? And it was like, it just mellowed me out. It mellowed me out that I forgot all my problems. That's how much. But when you've come out of it, fuck, your problem's still there.
Right.
Now, in 9 to 5, I was working for Courier. I was driving, and it was outside, because I couldn't work in the office. So I'm delivering, you know, my time. But I was still playing the football life, going out, coming back in at 3 in the fucking morning, 4. I've had to report to work at 4:30. I'm giving it, hello, I'm not feeling well, I can't be, I'll be in, all right, Paul. There's only so much you can do with that. I gave that excuse so many times. They said, Paul, we're going to have to let you go. Group 4 I was working for. So they let me go, and it's fucking, I've got into this drugs hard now, for fuck's sake. I'm starting to buy it myself, and I'm not looking after myself. Health-wise, mentally, I'm staying inside, I'm hiding, people come in the door, I'm not answering it, I'm borrowing money from clean out, borrowing money from cousins, family members, and can't pay it back just to buy drugs. And nobody, I'm in denial, nobody, I'm thinking, boy, I'm all right, I can sort this out, don't worry. I'm hiding it, and I can't sort this out. And everybody said, Paul, you have to go rehab. And I said, it's all right saying you have to go rehab, but you have to be willing to go. You can help me all you want, and don't get me wrong, it's appreciated. But at the end of the day, it's if I'm ready.
Yeah.
And that's what it boils down to. And remember that, and I was hurting. Yeah, I was hurting my kids, because they didn't know what was going on. Remember that.
How were they still kids at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many have you got? How many kids you got?
I've got 9.
9.
No, I had 10. I got 1 boy, son died. So I've got 6 girls and 3 boys. Yeah, man. Then next thing, when I went in the rehab to sort myself out, and I was doing well, because it was like back to school, it's clearing my head, you know, I thought, oh, this is better. That I was sleeping one time, and it was weird. At 2 o'clock, for 2 weeks, every 2 o'clock, I'd wake up in pain.
Physical pain?
Physical pain, growing right from here, like pain in right. I was like, fuck. I mean, I'd sit up like this. I was taking ibuprofen tablets for the pain. I was sleeping like that. And losing him, waking up. 2 weeks. Would I go and see a doctor now? Because I think, tablets. When the tablet's done, the fucking pain's gone. But one pain, I couldn't take it no more. So I fucking, because you had to ask permission to go to doctors. Can I see doctors? Because they allow you out on your own and so forth. Because I've been there now for quite a few. He said, yep, Paul, go and see the doctor. I went and see the doctor. He said, look, Doc, I don't know what's going on, but I've been having these pains and I'm in cold sweat. He said, what? What do you mean? Like, sweating, like, yeah, like the bed, I ain't gonna lie, you could put fucking goldfish in it. That's how wet it was. Wait there. Go to bed, laddie. Yeah, showing them symptoms. What? Have you got a bed available? What's he fucking talking about? All right, sending them up now. What's wrong, though? Said that you go to hospital now. Well, what have I got? No, you got to go to hospital, they'll let you know. What? Fucking, I'm telling look, I'm told I've got to go to hospital. All right, Paul, go down there, fam. Gone to the hospital. Bam, bam, bam. Got you into the bed. Sign this paper, we're operating tomorrow. Operating on what? What about? So we'll operate, we'll talk to you then. Sign the paper. Come in the morning, bam. Come out there. What the fuck? Shit up, come in a plastic or whatever bag and fucking it. I'm like, what's going on? He said, look, you've had cancer. What are you talking about, mate? I've just retired. I'm fit as a fucking fiddle. So now you've had Hodgkinson's. What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? Like, in men of that 30, because that's where it was, between 30 and 40 catches it. What? Straight up. Now, I was still playing football when I went, and trust me, that was the money I was using for drugs. I was still playing part-time.
Like semi-pro level, was it?
Semi-pro,
Right.
Enfield, all them. And then one time I was playing a game, and I remember when I was trying to get past the player, I was struggling. Normally I was just gone, my skill alone, but I was struggling. Oh, fuck, didn't think nothing of it.
And when you say struggling, is this sort of like breathing heavy, or we just like energy sapped?
Energy one,
like just
like
nothing
weak,
in, yeah.
Not that sharpness, like it was gone.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand me. I was thinking, boy, it's probably Opal now. Forget that. And all the time it was me and the form of cancer.
Wow.
The Hodgkinson, and it's your lymph nodes. And these lymph nodes fucking were gigantic. They was all up there, coming up there. And they taken some out, left some in. So now he's telling me about there's 2 treatments you're gonna have, chemo and radiotherapy. Let's go. Now, I'm thinking it's like antibiotics, but they give, no, chemo, strip, takes long, takes about 2-3 hours. Yeah? Side effects, what do you mean? Side effects, your hair could drop off. What? Now I've had fucking hair. And I'm like, no fucking way. And then your immune system is going to be low. You're prone to catching colds, just like that. Little kids will give you a cold. I'm saying, what? So I'm not listening to this bollocks. I said, yeah, all right, yeah. So they give me that, give me tablets to take the radiotherapy. I'm fucking like this, a metal fucking thing covering the fucking tools. So the radiotherapy can get the side there. Can you imagine that fucking beam is like, everybody's fucked off. Yeah, the machine's coming on, Kenneth. Fucking, what the fuck's that? You know what I mean? So then I've gone, radiotherapy, fucking chemo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Knocked me out. I was 25 when, 1986, I was 25. And I got the cancer, I was 32.
So still a young man.
Yeah. And brother, I felt like I was 75.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I couldn't. I was like that.
Yeah.
And I still was taking it like. So the woman who was my specialist said, look, if you get a cold, come in right away. Yeah, right. Anyway, I buy my missus and I got this cold. Now my mum's remedy, honey and lemon, paracetamol. That should sort out. Fucking 2 weeks, this cold not budge. Fucked. Went to sleep. Woke up in the morning. This is on the phone. I tried to get up. Babes, I'm not trying to alarm you here, but something's not right. What do you mean? I can't move my body. Shut up, Paul, don't be fucking. I swear to God, all I can move was my head. Nothing's moving. I can't move my hand, nothing, babe. I don't know what, I'm serious. What the fuck? She phoned the ambulance right away. Look, boys, he can't move nothing. Oh, can you get him in? Can't you fucking hear? He can't move. Get down in there. The ambulance rushed down there. And I'm getting in the ambulance. They've got me, trolling me in the ambulance. Taking me straight to the Royal Free, I remember it. This time I'm going in and out. Stay awake, Paul, stay awake. Oh, fuck, I'm like now going in a coma. Yeah, I've just reached the hospital in time. They said, Paul, you was in trouble. You caught a cold and it's gone right down into the whole of your body and frozen. That was it, that's the reason why. You'd have fucking... So I've gone, what? That's how serious when I say it. Now, you gotta understand this. It was, the specialist was a woman. And the only woman that can curse me and tell me off is my mum. That's the only woman that can shout at me and I won't allow it. But this woman told me off, bro. She said, how fucking dare you? You don't know how serious this came up is. You nearly died. And I was humble, I listened. But the reason why I listened, she was a Chelsea supporter. Brother, I had to show her some respect. You know what I mean? Trust me. I see you play, man. You fucking... Sorry, Doc. Yeah, man. This is when I took it. I realised it's not a joke, brother. It's not a joke. And at that same time, when I had it, and I had it second time, I've had it 3 times, I had it second time, not Huggy, I'll tell you, who was it? Oh, he used to play at Arsenal, but he went to Chelsea, midfield.
What sort of time frame are we talking?
Glenn Hoddle.
Oh, a bit before my time, yeah, I won't remember.
Good player.
Right.
He caught it, same thing.
Right.
And he had 4, is it Hodgkin's stage 4? Oof. And he died.
Died, yeah.
That's to show you how serious this fucking thing was.
Man.
Bruv.
And there was no real symptoms, you said before, you were just getting a bit
all
of
was chemo, just fucking comes. Your lymph nodes just fucking going from here, there, boom. Fucking size like golf ball.
So what did you have, like lumps and you could feel
lumps, I fucking feel, but I didn't realise.
You didn't think nothing of it?
Nothing of it, thought it's your groin, fuck it. But these fuckers, your lymph nodes were fucking at the form of cancer.
Well, it's funny you say, well, not funny, but I know a fella years and years and years ago when I worked in gyms, and he had a lump, and he thought it was a hernia.
No.
And he had, I don't know what it was, but I'm assuming it was
lymph
something
nodes.
along those lines.
Your lymph nodes are fucking there, and there.
Yeah, and he was in trouble. And I think
trouble,
he survived.
man.
I believe he survived, the fella. But
he come out. If you got it in time, boom, you get in time.
Yeah.
And trust me, because I didn't realise all that time sweating. That was it. Boom, comes on. The next time, I fucking couldn't run. I was like, what the fuck?
And you found this when you said you were in rehab. So
yeah, I found it in rehab. And when I was playing, I noticed that my weakness was gone, but I didn't realise it was that.
Mate, yeah.
So it makes your energy work done. Quite enough footballers, came down.
Yeah, you hear that, don't you, the Hodgkin?
Yeah, they did. Quite a few.
But what happened after that in terms of like recoveries and stuff like that? Did you get back to somewhat of normal after that?
Yeah. I went in, where did I go? The second time I went back, after being sorting out thinking, I'll go back in some drugs again. This time I can handle it because I know. But I lost it again and I went, nah, fuck this. I need to go rehab. And I went straight away, fuck it. But I went outside of London.
Right.
I didn't stay in London. I need to go outside. So I went Norwich.
Okay.
And Norwich, fucking done me straight on it. Done the course. Come back. But I remember Hastings, that's where I went. Fucking Hastings. And it was, I tell you what, that's when it came back again. And I knew it came back because I felt it, and I felt weak, and I felt the lump again. And when I went to see the specialist, they said, Paul, you're right. But this is how I was. I said, I don't want to go back in that treatment again. I don't want to take that chemotherapy, how it made me. So when the doctor, because I carried my one of my kids' mum with me for support, and the doctor's telling me, Paul, the results come back. It is. We're thinking of giving you a stronger dose of chemo. And I told him straight, doc, I'm not having that. What do you mean? Nah, I'm not having any treatment. Not going through that, mate. What? She looked at me. Hi, doc. Is it all right? We can have a minute. I said, yeah. He went, fuck me. She laid into me. Fuck. She gave me a right wallop. How fucking dare you? You got kids out there who fucking love you, and you're gonna be the easily way out fucking. Oh, she made me so small. Doc comes back in. When do we start, Doc?
I'll take it. Yeah.
Fucking clown of this one now. All right, Paul. Yep, lovely. Let me tell you something. I had to stay in there a whole month.
Oof.
I was in St Thomas's.
That's rough in itself, isn't it? Just being in hospital for that long. Forget the treatment.
They gave me the room. I had fucking phone. I had a bike. I could work out. I've got this video where I can watch discs and fucking films. I'm like, I was asleep. Bruv, you came and visit me. You was covered head to toe. All I could see was your eyes.
Right.
I mean head. I couldn't call anything from you. That's how bad it was. Fucking in there.
Just because your immune system's low and they got to
Yeah,
protect you, yeah.
protect. It was mad. I'm fucking I went there because it was near Christmas. I'm looking at people and it's snowing. I went, I'll be out there. Fuck this. I'm like this. I can't take no more of this. I can't take this, Paul. I hate hospitals as it is and I can't take this. She look, Doc, I'm coming out. You can't, Paul, you can't. No, look, I'll sign the paper. I don't give a fuck. Just get a nurse who has to come and give me the injections or whatever where I'm living. I don't mind. I don't care. I've got to get out. I can't stay here. Yeah, all right. And I went and stayed by Charles' mum. And I'm fucking down the bottom front room and the nurse used to come every day, give me injections. And I remember distinctly, boy, the pains I was going in. But it got better, don't get me wrong. It was now about sorting myself out. And I went, it was finding a job. And it was weird. It was like, fucking hell. Chelsea, I got back to Chelsea, it was 2004. They were looking for me and I was embarrassed, obviously.
They were looking for you?
Yeah.
Because they knew you'd been...
Well, not for that, no. They were just looking for me wanted to do this project and I didn't know. And I obviously was embarrassed and I thought, I didn't want them to know that I was in drugs and da-da-da-da. But they knew.
Oh, they knew. I was going to say, was it a bit hush-hush?
Yeah, I was in this place and the one guy said, I saw Paul Canoville, he's in his rehab for taking. So they knew.
They know, right.
I went to where and I...
Was this pre-Abramovich? Or?
No, that wasn't at the time. Batesy.
Bates at the time,
yeah. And, I think it was Roman. Because that's the time when I come back and the whole of the place has changed, man. No, that shed end was gone.
Yeah.
It's pure hotels.
Oh, had you not been back since?
I haven't been back.
Oh,
I didn't know what happened, bro. When I come back, I went, what the fuck's happened here?
Yeah, so you weren't around when some success came in with like FA Cups and all that business?
No, I weren't around.
You were nowhere, no.
The only time when I tell you when, I was in the first time I had, this is true, it was in Whittington Hospital. That's the first time I had the cancer. And we was in the FA Cup. And I tell you, Roberto
Di Matteo.
Scored Di Matteo.
That's kind of my generation. That's the first game I ever watched.
That's the game
Yeah.
I watched on the fucking telly in my room. First time, it was these new rooms that were made, was built for cancer patients. And Mum and my sister was there and I was fucking making noise. Come on, you two! And she, be quiet. Are you mad? We're in the final. Get out of here! Oh, man.
Because that was only a few years after we'd got tanked by United, wasn't it, in the final?
Man, Eddie scored the set. I was like, Eddie knew. I was like,
Eddie
get in there!
That's right.
And that's the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's mad.
So
I was 6 years old then, man, watching that
Trust
game.
me,
I remember watching it. First game I ever watched from start to finish.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I was just on the screen and I was going, man.
So you obviously kept like on with Chelsea, like after like you was a Chelsea boy after that.
Yeah,
you like even through all the stuff, you didn't sort of go bitter on them.
No. That's the thing. I didn't. Still some. Where can I go? As it said, when we played, in our Chelsea, we played Chelsea and Leeds, and obviously I kept quiet because the fans up. Now, I tell you what it was. Not Eddie Gray. Yeah, it was Eddie Gray. Eddie. The two brothers, the Greys, they were either wing at Leeds. We was winning. It was the last game of the season at Chelsea, right? And playing Leeds United. Great time, but fucking, we're first half 4-0, killing. The boys are around the fucking, right around the pitch. They're ready to come on the pitch because it's the last one. We've won, we've got promotion, don't get me wrong, yeah? Anyway, he puts it in our, boom, boom, boom. Last fucking 15, Kenneth, go on. Fucking, said, Kenneth, whatever you do, don't score. Fuck. I've win. I'm fucking taking on my favourite fucking player right now. I've gone and stepped over and I went in his ears and I went, I'm so sorry. And I went past and I scored the fifth. Referee fucking must have at the time said, it's only fucking 2 minutes, blow the whistle.
That'll do.
It came on, I fucking ran. I thought, oh, fuck me, please don't harm me. I was shitting myself and ran. Fucking, I got stripped, mate. They took my boots, took my fucking shorts, took my shirt. Man, I was half naked, bruv. Remember, that was a great day. And that was the day when I changed alliance and said, Paul, you play for Chelsea. what the fuck is sport needs. Yeah. So now I support Chelsea.
Very good. There you go. So that's what we like.
Yeah, that was it. And that's how it's been.
And so tell me now, because you're like about at Chelsea now, aren't you? What are you involved at
Yeah,
Chelsea and
at
stuff?
2004 now, they want me to go in schools.
And talk about what
As well
yourself?
as that,
or?
yeah, talk about being the first player, and how it was for me and so forth. And I was, oh shit, but they weren't even born.
No.
But they know we've done a project where we've talked about you. And it was weird. Now, as well as that, Rick Lanville, who's the historian at Chelsea, he wants to do my autobiography.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, autobiography? What? The story, like, the whole story, like, all the shit. Yeah, but we know that you did. What? I was in it? You know that? Shit. And like, oh, God, man. I don't know if I could do that. Because it's like having people know about your business, fucking hell. Not just here, the world. I was like, then I went like, boy, you know what? Half part of this is going to be about my mum, my relationship. I've got to ask her permission. But I'm such a chicken, I asked my sister, God, I must go. Fucking and my sister came back and said, Mum said, go ahead. Serious? Brother, now my head's on point. I remember Ricky giving me the dictaphone or together having a view. I remember from the age 5, exactly, going on. And I was talking, I couldn't stop, bro. Because you got to understand, when I went to rehab, I was talking to a counsellor. First time. Because us Caribbeans, we're told not to share or talk to anybody about what's happening.
Right.
In this house here like this, your mother will say to you, you do not tell anybody outside these walls what's going on. And that's how you're told. So you would ask me, Paul, man, I ain't seen you for a long time, how you doing? Yeah, I'm cool. But I was in denial. I'm telling you I'm cool, but I ain't cool.
Right.
Now I've got this fucking thing. When I was in that rehab, I was so heavy. I was arguing with everything. Slight word you said. What the fuck do you mean? I'm fucking arguing. Right now, I'm being calm now. Calming down. You're not on the drugs no more, so you calm. But they want you to see a counsellor. Fuck off. Counsellor who? I ain't telling nobody fuck all. So I'm sitting down. This is when counsellor's coming. He's coming. White guy. So right away he says, Paul, why are you here? I think that's a fucking stupid question, isn't it? It's a fucking rehab. Why do you think I'm here? I've got a problem with drugs, you fucking... The fuck? No, he kept asking Cecile. I said, mate, I'm not feeling this. Fuck this. I'm going to get up and walk out. He said, Paul, if you walk out, they'll throw you out of the programme. Well, brother, I'm not talking to you. So we're sitting there for silence. And no word of lie. 12 to 1, didn't say a word. I just watched the time. 1 o'clock, thank you. Gone. But I went up and I went to the office right now. No disrespect, and I'm not a racist, but this white guy doesn't know the background of where I'm coming from. I need a black guy.
Right.
Following week, they got a black counsellor. He's coming in. Sat down thinking, yeah, let me see what this guy... Paul, why are you here? Oh, you're fucking taking the piss.
Give me the white guy back.
The fuck is going on here? Let me... But brother, he hit me with it. And not literally physically, he hit points. He said, what's the relationship with your mum? How dare you talk about my mum? But he was hitting me.
Just straight to it.
Yeah, mate, he had me talking like, fuck. I'm telling you, bruv. Kids, hurt, pain, bruv. All this weight was here, was now being, I look forward to talking to this guy every week now.
Is that right? Yeah.
I look forward because he was helping me to open up. And that's what I needed. I'm not lying, man. Stuff, boy, you don't know. If I hadn't talked to anybody, I don't know where I'd be now. He helped me, and I was like talking about, I didn't care. Like now, the book, we got this out. Now, when it was supposed to come out, it was supposed to come out in 2008. Came out later, 12.
The book's called Black and Blue, right?
Black and Blue.
Yeah, yeah. We'll put the links in the description below.
Yeah,
so
don't get
people
me wrong,
get it.
Amazon and so forth. But I tell you what, at this time, I've gone for a job. Because now I'm working with the Chelsea Foundation.
Right.
And they got me going out into schools and sharing my story. Now I'm thinking, what am I going to talk about here? So I talk about, when I was growing up and age 5, I wanted to be a professional footballer, and my mum didn't want me to be a footballer. She wanted me to be a doctor or a policeman. What? Yeah. Now I started getting on, and I started to mimic my mum, how they talk, and my sister, and they related. And the kids was just listening to me. You know what I mean? And how important your education is. Don't do what I did. It's so important, man. You've got a chance. And the kids, but I had the teachers coming to me. Oh my God, I'm here teaching from 9 to 3. And in 1 hour, what you do, you've got more of their attention. Yeah. Please stay here. No.
What age are these kids you're talking to?
Yeah, but no, infants.
So
they're not infant, like, from age 6-year-olds. Year 6, year 5. So they were more like 10, 9.
So they're old enough to take it on. They're not,
yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. They shocked me. They're at the age where they would ask you questions that me and you would. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm no word of a lie.
Yeah.
Bruv, I'm sitting in the library, Pimlico. Is it Pimlico? Yeah. I'm in the library at school. And I'm talking to, and I always give them time to give me questions. And I remember, Mr. Canoville, what made you get involved in drugs? I'm talking to myself. What the fuck was this one? I looked at the teacher and said, they're aware. If he's asked, go ahead.
Yeah.
I said it was the worst thing of my life. Please don't get involved. It made me such a different person. I was not nice. I hurt a lot of my family. And I was telling them straight. Don't get me wrong, I didn't go deep into it, but I told them what they need to hear and the effects.
Yeah.
And teacher I could see the teacher, yeah, I like that. They kept saying, brother. I was doing more and more and more again. I was loving it. And I was getting paid.
Yeah.
Cool. And plus now, Paul, you know, these kids, they look up to you. And it was black. They didn't have a lot of black teachers or black teachers. He said, boy, why don't you be a TA? What's that? Teacher assistant. I'm not going to college for that. You don't have to go to college. You're already doing what you're doing. You're holding assemblies. And don't get me wrong, because of me having that counsellor at school, I'm talking to how many kids? I'll never be able to do that before. Right. But said I signed this bloody, it's one of those applications. I've never done an application. Never had to do that. Football, you don't have to sign what foot do you kick with? Left. Do what straight. No, bro, you just show them. You know what I mean? This is how it was. But now I'm feeling that application. I've never done this shit. Oh my God, my name, age, birth, year, school. Fucking no. What do you have? Any grades? No, fucking no, none. Yeah. I'm thinking that disadvantage for me. Give it to the animal. But I've done motivational talk in the school already.
Yep.
And they saw the kids, they loved it. So I've done it around. I've gone to this interview because I've come out of, there's 3 of us that meet the standards, and I'm like, bloody hell, me? I was so nervous, bro. I've gone in and see the head and the deputy head, both women. I'm like, okay, what do I say here? I've never been to an interview. He said, Mr. Gamble, what makes you come? I said, look, man, I don't want the kids to lose out what I lost out. I didn't take my education very seriously, and that was the mistake. After playing football and having to leave at my prime, I was very lost. I went downhill, and this is the reason why my kids, and I let them know how important they are. I must have drilled it like that. Okay, Mr. Cameron, if you go with this pupil, she will show you around the school and so forth and come back. But I said, Mr. Cameron, this is this, this is that. Oh, nice. And I didn't think anything. I've come back. Mr. Cameron, if we was to give you the job, when, how soon can you start? Huh? I said, immediately. Yeah. Well, we'd like you to offer you the position. I went and I was like, are you serious? Don't play with me, man. I was like, yeah, I'm talking to the head, you know. Don't play with me, man. Sure, come on, man. But no, we'd like to. You don't know, man. This is the first job of football I've got. You know what I mean? I went and attended to be on a TA. School that I hated, I'm now working in the school. You got to look at this, brother. I come outside, I had tears in my eyes. I shouted, yes! And the first person I rang was my mum. And she congratulated me. Well done. And that's the first time we had a bond right there.
Yeah.
It was emotional for me. I was like, I got a job in a school. Me.
Which is mad that you're so surprised, considering you played for Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? And like this is a big deal.
Yeah, this is a big deal, man. I'm helping kids that didn't like school. Bruv, man, I was like excited. I had clothes, and the thing about it, you could wear anything you can wear. You know what I mean? Not jeans, but wearing the clothes. It's like, yeah.
Can't turn up in Chelsea shirt.
No, can't turn up in Chelsea shirt. But they already knew I played. You know what I mean? And it was so different when I say to you, bruv, I had to find which class that I fitted with. I found size 6, year 5, year 4, but year 3, hardcore.
They're hard, are they?
They were tough. The teacher was an agency teacher from Australia. Lovely woman, but they were taking the piss with her.
Right.
Now, they've already allocated me now to say, so I'm at the door, and I hear she's on the board writing down, and these kids are talking. What's she doing? So I'm not sure. I'm just by the door like this, and she looks at me, and I came in the class and she, how dare you? Everyone looks up. This is here. It's trying to educate you, trying to help you, and you feel that you could talk over her. Hold on here. Is this what you do when you go home when your parents are talking? Hurrah, brother. I'm like, I'm right here, brother. Oh man, I'm not having this. In fact, nah, it stops right now. My teachers looked at me, my God, I've got somebody. I said, yeah, man, let me tell you something. They had their head down, bam, the books. Now, I was doing the playground duties as well. So I went out playground. I said, yeah? Year 3, come here. Year 3, stand against the wall. Everybody else is playing. I said, now, do you think that you can play in our time when we're trying to teach you? So now I'm going to play in your time. You're going to stand there for 2 minutes. And every time you go for it goes up. Bruv, they couldn't tell me that. I'm running things here now. They're like this, quiet. Yeah? And I'm walking up like a sergeant. Look at the rest of those kids playing where you should be playing, but you think you can play in the classroom with me. That's going to stop now. And I'm walking up and somebody started to go, don't, quiet, man, quiet. Mr. Canoville. I was like, bad up in it. I weren't like this at school, but I'm fucking general. Bob, let me tell you something. When they come to the classroom now, I come back singing. Everybody. One started to talk. The next one was, you mad? Quiet, man. And Missy looking at me said, oh, God. That was it. Run this thing. Yeah, they weren't playing with me. 2-2, when I come at the end of the day, I come outside. Parents come up to me now and think, oh, what the fuck have I done now? Are you Mr. Canoville? Yeah. I've been hearing a lot about you. Oh, shit, I'm in trouble here. I'm hearing good things about you. Let me tell you something. I'm the father of da-da-da. Oh, yeah. If he is out of order, you let me know right away. Well, bruv, that's all you had to tell me. I had to teach. Brother, oh, your father came to me and tell me about you and your talking. You want to talk in my class now? Let me tell you, father. No, Mr. Canoville, I'm so sorry. Bam! I was like, brother, I was loving this, man. I was buzzing where it was so weird. It was so weird. I used to have these socks. I had a different sock for every day. It had the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I showed me, and so, you know, they was, like, we're sitting on the chair in my class is sitting down in assembly. Mr. Canoville. And I'll just lift up the pad and show them, yeah, it's Wednesday. Show them, so they loved it. It was like this. Oh, Mr. Canoville used to be ex-player football for Chelsea. That's how they put it. Oh, man, you know what? I was there from 2004 to 2010. Loved it. But the worst thing, what was happening? The kids were giving me a cold, knocking me right out.
Right.
I had to miss time out because that's my immune system. And the worst thing is these kids, when they got cold, you know, I was like, I had to miss time out.
Right.
And Miss said, look, man, Paul, they really need you and you can't. I said, I know. That I had to give the position up. And I think that's what made me start my foundation.
Right. So tell us about that, mate. Tell us about the Paul Canoville.
Yeah, the foundation, it was a case of, because of what I was doing, going in schools, motivating, inspiring, it was like, yeah, I want to do this. I think it's needed, and everybody said it is needed, Paul. Individual person like yourself, who used to be a footballer, it's not just a glamorous, it's how important the education, what you go through, you need to share that. And I thought, you know what, this is good. It was about, at the time, getting funding, because I didn't have funding. The PFA would help, but you have to still put a certain amount of money. Now, 2 supporters at Chelsea came along, and I asked them, and they said, yeah, we'll provide that for you, Paul. And it was $5,000, and that was it. You were registered as a charity at Paul Canoville from 2015. And that was it. You just get that in, you know, obviously the objection of what the foundation's about and so forth. And it took its time, don't get me wrong, it was slow and so forth, because what it is finding funding, you know what I mean, to do projects, and that's the difficult thing about it. Whereas now I've got a new team, now we're pushed, and we're going assemblies, I'm going schools, we're now got this ethos where ABC, alliance, belonging, community, and we make the young generation. Now you're in school, how do you belong? The alliance, do you make friends? Yeah, this is your own community. What can you do with this community? And we make it. So we've now setting the standards. We're getting schools together, and it's really big. It's grown so bad. And what's been great about it, I'm now a partnership with Chelsea Football Foundation. So wherever.
Nice.
That's really there. That it's come its way, man. Look at where we was 2015 to now 2024. It's played its part. As well, you know what I mean, I've got a suite in my name at Chelsea.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
The biggest suite of all.
Is that right? It's the biggest one?
Yeah.
Because there's a banner in the ground as well now, isn't it?
The banner in the ground, yeah. It's going to be back up in January. It
Right.
blew down when we had some bad weather.
Right, I got you.
But that suite came about, well, when I say came about, I was in hospital 2001, we had COVID,
Right.
really bad.
Yep.
And I was in hospital, and I had bowel operation, 3 major operations. I was in a coma for 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah, I was critical.
Oh, okay.
This was going out the whole world. They didn't. Let me tell you something, how bad. I was in there, and I was in a coma, but my dream seemed so real. It was like I was in a dimension.
You got memories of that now? That you
I
think-
swear, Lord,
yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I couldn't walk on like a wheelchair, but I couldn't walk. And I heard voices. And I was like organised. I'm in the Caribbean. I'm organising a boat dance. I'm on the boat party. I'm chilling with mate babes. We're them bras, we're them tight. We've got punters are coming in with a champagne bike. Yeah. And I'm organising all this, right? And then I heard, Paul. The fuck's going on? Paul. The fuck's that? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can fucking hear you. Where you are? Do you know where you are? Yeah, I'm in the Caribbean. Where the fuck are you? Now, this is in my ear, you know. I'm coming out. I mean, I was going from story to story. Bruv, I was on a boat where it was being hijacked by fucking pirates. I was on a plane that had gold billion. They were I'm telling you, and real. I don't fuck about, man. I'd tell that dream. I was having in there. 2-2, I've come out of this coma. I've got doctors all around my bed. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you lot? Paul, being honest, we didn't think you'd come out of this. What? Let me tell you something, when they told me off, like, I had the one operation, right, and it was first took out something, and they said, then they found a second, and they took a second operation, so forth, sewed me up, went back to the bed, had x-ray, they found something else. We need to operate again. We can't give him a third operation like that. He'll fucking can't take it, he'll die. So I'm like this on the bed. This is what they told me. And I went and coughed. I coughed, and the stitching, when I, because the cough comes from here, come apart. Belly came open. There's our opportunity. Let's take him down quickly. Went straight for the third time. Took it out. Bam, I'm like this. And bruv, all in all, I came out of this thing in like 5 weeks. I'm fucking like this. My life. You can imagine the morphine. Is this thing working? Fucking, I was killing it. I couldn't take the pain no more. This is, I don't tell people often this. I haven't told too many. I'm telling you that because they put me in a private room and I had nurses around me 24/7. And I couldn't take this pain no more. I ain't lying. And I called the nurse. I said, nurse, can I see the doctor? She said, yeah. Can I ask? No, you can't ask. And Doc came in and said, Paul, what can I do? And I told him straight, Doc, man. I said, look, man, can you put me to sleep? And I meant not sleeping up, sleep. Paul, I can't do that. And I told him straight, he said, look, Doc, I won't tell nobody. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. And that was the only time I felt so weak. And it made me realise when people commit suicide. Because I've always thought, how the fuck can you commit suicide? You mug pit. But now I understand. When you're in a depression, brother, and you can't take it no more, you just want to go.
Yeah.
And that was how I was thinking. It made me think a lot. But the man above, he had something for me, man. It's the reason why I'm still here. Brother, I went there, COVID in the hospital. And the reason when I said that woman, when I heard that noise, Paul, it was the nurse in my ears. Because that's what they do when you're in a coma. Paul, in here. And I could hear it.
Fucking mental,
Oh man, it's mental. When I'm telling you, I was like in a new dimension. Yeah. I'm telling you, bruv. I was like awake, but in a coma. My sister, because at the time, because you couldn't get no visitors, it was COVID.
Right.
So my sister, they put the phone to my ear, and I could hear her, and I kept squeezing the woman's hand. She said, yeah, he did it because he squeezed my hand. Yeah. But that's, brother, you don't know.
Crazy world, isn't it?
Crazy, bruv. That's what I was going through.
Yeah.
So then when I've come out, gone back to the club doing, you know, when they offered their suite, and I was the biggest suite, and I was like, oh, I'm honoured.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see that Canoville and brought mum and my sister there, it was like, yeah, this is something else.
Big turnaround from the 80s, isn't it? And shouting things at you in the
yeah,
crowd.
when you got fans in there acknowledged, and you like you see youngsters, and they say, well, who's that? And they say, this is Pro Canoville. He's the first black player. And I bring them, sign it, autograph, have a picture, and eating food in there.
What was quite mad as well is when you say like Chelsea's first black player, you expect this to be like someone who was 100 years ago, don't you? And like an little old man, and then you see it's not that long ago. You know what I mean?
Brother, it's 40 nearly now. We're going on because it was like when we played Crystal Palace, it was about 40 years. Our first debut. So now we're like 43 now. It ain't that long.
Not that long ago.
No, brother. You know I'm 62. 81, 24. Come on, man. It's not too long.
No.
Look at the football now.
Completely different.
And when I first went back, and this is the first time when I visited, 2004, invited back at Chelsea, and they brought me to the game. We was playing Man City. I remember this distinctly. I'm in there, And they brought me out. Neil Barnett got me out. He was the presenter at the time, announcer. And listener, I said, this player you'd know. He played in Chelsea in 81 when we had the period of second division and won promotion. This is the player. Found it difficult, but he kept saying, your fan, your player, your room, Paul Canoville. And
Yeah.
fucking hell, I've got a standing ovation.
I was there. I was at that game. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I was a kid.
Bruv,
Yeah.
you know, my leg was wobbling.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know, see, when we went on that train, when I got on the train as well, like, I was still trying not to be recognised. And I see all these Chelsea fans coming again. I was like, they fucking don't recognise me. They don't know me. And like, boy, all I know, I was thinking, they're going to see me go on that picture and say, fuck me, he was on the train with us. Yeah. But trust me, I was like, I went in there and I was like, fuck, I thought I'd just walk on and come around. Fuck, it made me walk all the way around.
Yeah, that's it. They're doing a lap, don't
Fucking hell, I'm telling you, bruv, when my legs was shaking and I had tears in my eyes, trying to give it some like I'm waving and wiping the fucking tears. I was moved, mate. I was so moved. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
And then I come out and I've gone back to my seat. It was on the east side. And when I realised, I saw the players come out and I said, fuck, 1, 2, 3, they got 6, 7 black players. Are they sure they got the right game here? I swear not. That's what I did. Yeah. Nah, man, that's not right.
Yeah.
And the guy tapped me, man. And when he tapped me, he said, Cans, mate, you made this happen.
You were first. You were the first one.
Yeah.
And what's it like now? Do you get over there a lot? Do you go to games?
Yeah, I do the hospitality.
I'll see you every game.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Cans, how you do? Take a photo of my kid. Yeah, man, that's what we're there for.
That's it. Perfect.
In hospitality, I go in all the suites, meet and greet.
Yeah.
It's lovely, man. Don't get me wrong. And you know what I mean? You see the football, you see these players, and they're great. Palmer, Enzo. And like, you still feel like I'll put boots on. Cannons need you. Yeah, fuck that.
Cannons get warmed up.
Oh, God. Can you imagine at 16? You might do a minute. No, the Greens.
Just take a penalty. Penalties on. Cannons, get on there.
I'll tell you what. But yeah, I just love seeing Chelsea. And it's, you know what I mean? It does, like, when I see them not performing, I'm like, oh, come on. You know what I mean? You know, this manager's respected. The players, obviously, it was hard for them. You've got to be patient with them. This year, they're forming, they look like a unit together.
We're doing all right this year, aren't we?
Yeah,
It's
looking
been
like
turning around a bit this time.
Yeah, it looks like a unit. Don't get me wrong, still want to get some more. I know we've got a big squad, but there's players that we need. A defender, we've got some Brazilian boys that we've got to see some talent going on.
How good Cole Palmer, though?
Great player.
Because like I've been over there a few times this year.
Just being natural.
It's just unbelievable to me.
Just being natural playing football. There's a boy that you could see, he just loved playing with the ball outside the park or anything. He just loved it. Mm-hmm. And now he's doing it on the pitch, field side. And the boy's just now reading him.
Yeah.
He'll put a ball to you. Just go. I love Neto. Neto's quick for a fucking one.
And these are all kids, and all, aren't they? Like,
yeah,
not like I'm an old man, but like they're
young
kids,
them boys, what I saw, like the Drogba, the Lampard, the Terry, was older than, but we came through winning cups.
That was my generation. Yeah, that was
you know
my
what I mean?
real generation.
Now, this is the next generation.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do. Because if you can do this, boy, our future looks great.
Nice. And before we finish up, mate, I normally ask a question, but I ask a few because you've obviously played for Chelsea, so it's a bit different. Like, who's the best player you've seen play for Chelsea?
I you know what I said to him? I mentioned your boy, and I said Pat Nevin.
Right? Pat Nevin, all the way back then.
Brother, man, that boy had so much skill, and then reminds you of Hazard. Mm-hmm. No, Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eden Hazard. Yeah.
Hazard.
And boy, the ability. I love a player that's got flair and goes at, because that's what we're lacking. We're not lacking with wingers. Back in the day, wingers used to go at players, 1-on-1. But these players, the football is being produced, go back and try again. No, man. If you've got wingers, give them a ball and look, when they're in their half, the opponent's half, we can afford to lose it. Yeah. Because your midfielders are supposed to win it back. But if you're cutting back and coming back, and come on, man, that in football, make them take them on. And then get that ball across, that a man can attack it.
Because I was used to like watching Arjen Robben play. Like when that was my generation when I used to go to pretty much most of the games then, for a period when it was Duff and Robben, and those were the days. Those were the days.
Go on.
Yeah.
Was a winger.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry when he left and he went Bayern Munich or whatever. Did he go Bayern Munich?
Yeah, he went Bayern. We beat him in the final, didn't
I know.
we?
That's what it is. But that play could have hurt us.
Yeah, could have. Yeah, big time.
And I thought, God, we've seen some players. Duffy, all
Duff,
the players.
all of them. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Drogba was my favourite.
Brother,
like in the day. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say that. My favourite was Zola. My favourite was Zola. But I think in terms of the best player we've ever had, I'd go Drogba because
he, oh man, give him a ball. When he first came, he was dropping like fucking pancake, like.
He had a bad season, didn't he? A bad couple of seasons even.
No, the first season he was dropping like a big man like that. He was dropping like, come on, get up, yeah. He ain't even been fouled. But that's how he thought the football was here. Yeah. Nah, you're supposed to hold this ball because you're a big man. Hold, and then play off. Bam, gone. And he was holding it. He started to hold, header. He had a shot on him. Oh, brother, once he knew that, game changed.
I think his record's something like 11 goals and 11 cup finals, isn't it? Like,
killing it.
Animal.
When I say that Wembley, that's one thing I would have loved to play at Wembley.
Didn't get to play at Wembley?
Well, look, I was told that I could have played for Wales.
Oh, really? What's the Welsh connection?
Oh, well, no. I would have played for them because there's no way you would have got in England. There was too many players. You know what I mean?
What about the Caribbean islands? Could you have played for them?
Yeah, I nearly played for Anguilla.
Right.
They got into the World Cup.
What was the situation?
Their manager, not the manager, the chairman. He got an attitude. I didn't like it.
Is that
right now, I was teaching TA at school. Some of these players hadn't, had a part-time job.
Right.
Now they expected them to leave for 2 weeks. Now what it was that the company, their business, or the people they're working for, wouldn't allow them to go, or they would go without any pay. I'm telling you now, look after them and so because you're getting paid from the FA or the World Cup. And he said, well, "Who are you?" I said, well, "Who are you?" Because he didn't realise who I am. To the man, tell him. They saw me as a troublemaker, so got me out. Right. I mean, big letter, represent Anguilla. I mean, 2 old boys, me and Paris, used to play for West Ham.
Right.
We're both, like, my mum was Anguillan, so they wanted us. I'll tell you who they played. Ecuador. It's like, where they played, it was a high, not philosophy.
Altitude.
Altitude.
Yeah.
Fucking no, the first game they lost 12-0.
12. Yeah, good job you didn't play with that one. Then.
I didn't play at all.
Yeah, that's all right.
And the second game was a 6-0 down game. They were trying to blame the English players.
Yeah.
Weren't having it. Because what it was, the English players went over there and trained every day. Where the Anguillians, they had to go work.
Yeah,
so can only when they're available was to come in. So they couldn't gel together, which was a shame. But I was about 30 something, 35. I'm thinking.
Don't worry about that. Get on, straight on the plane. Yeah, go.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, Jamie Lawrence as well, your friend. When I had him on, he played for Jamaica, didn't he?
I love that.
He played against Brazil.
Jamie does? I love what Jamie's doing now. And being targeted by, not targeted, but call for his services to come and train him, get them physically fit. It's tremendous.
He's in shape as well, Jamie. 54, he's 20 years older than me. So, but like, you shake his hand, you grab hold of him, he's still gone. He's never let it go.
Can't be to me.
Never let it go.
I lost that when I finished. I couldn't run. The arthritis in the knees, the hips. Nah, forget that.
All right, last one. Who's the best manager you've played? Or not played for? You said earlier. Who's the best manager you've seen at Chelsea?
John Neal.
Best manager for Chelsea?
Yeah.
Better than Mourinho. You're putting him above
John
Mourinho.
Neal. Mourinho. Don't get me wrong. I see what he's done because he's won cups.
Yeah.
But John Neal, I give him big respect because he was the worst man that he wasn't loud, he didn't talk, but he held the players and the players showed him respect. Mm-hmm. He made us play for him. Right. And he didn't try. He gave us that. He said, I know what you can do and you can do it. And we played. Mm-hmm. And that's why what we saw. If you ever was born and you saw Arsenal, that time when we got promoted, that's certainly because of him. Yeah. He brought these flux of players in, we gelled and we played.
Nice. And he's still about, John Neal? Is he still
he
died?
Now,
shout out John Neal, rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
But we'll put all the links to your foundation and your book in the description, mate. Cool, but, mate, I really appreciate you doing this. Cool. Thank you so much, Paul. It's been great to meet you.
Enjoy that, mate. It was all right.
I always finish with a fist up like this, mate.
Yeah.
Squeeze the neck. Boom!